Yeah, well, shit ain't work. Y'all done fucked up, right? I done figured out. What's up, true story, baby? How you doing tonight, sugar? Come on up here. Yeah, niggas put me up on game how to really work this shit. This is my first test run though, so I'm gonna figure it out. But I got a real niggas that I'm gonna shout him out in a minute. But yes, sir. My dog put me on game how to do this shit. Shit I didn't understand. What the fuck I just did? Hold on a second. Yeah, my bad. I was trying to. I got it though. I got it now. I believe I do. Just hold on. Let me show you. I got it. Nigga showed me. Double Up TV put me on game today. Real nigga, bro. Y'all just bear with me though, please. So I got it. I do. It might take me a couple of times, but I'm gonna figure it out. This is my first time he just put me. He just put me up on game. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm just have to try it again another day. Cause it might be something I'm doing wrong though. Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's up, Chris? My bad, y'all. I was trying to. I'm gonna have to give it my guy. He could tell me. Yeah, true story. You said you could see me testing it out, but I done figured it out though. My boy put me up on game. But true story, hit the link though, honey. Where you left? I see you. Salute, Chris. What Chris say? Salute. Keep God first. God bless that woman y'all was talking to last. Your cousin back to me and the woman holding her down. Where what she needed to hear, real talk. What a blessing. Yeah, Chris. That's what we're here for, baby. That's what we're here for, though, man. That's why you. This is why this is called. You can't make this up. You hear me? Yeah, man. Y'all tap in, listen, and niggas put me on game. Y'all come in, man. Hit the like button, man. Comment, subscribe, man. Yeah, people don't put me on the algorithm. The people that really got love for me, and like, bro, they reaching out to me, bro, telling me, bro, don't stop, bro. You in your own lane, bro. You supposed to go harder than ever, bro. Don't let what happened with that situation, and don't even keep talking about it. Keep moving, bro. You're in your own lane, bro. You got people that on the back end that look up to what you're doing, bro. Niggas told me that, bro. Stand up guys, bro. Told me that, bro. I ain't lying to y'all, bro. I ain't lying. That's how I just learned that, right? But I gotta just do it a little bit. I just gotta do it a little bit better and try to figure it out. I just learned tonight though. So I'm gonna figure that part out. But I can put it on the screen. Oh, they done fucked up. Niggas, and that's why I say that shit be free, especially if you share information. And shout out to Double Up TV. He's in call me on the back end like, big bro, I fuck with you, bro. He like, bro, you call me your nephew. He like, bro, I fuck with you, bro. Straight up, bro. Shout out to Double Up TV, y'all. I want y'all to go follow Double Up TV. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Man told me, hey, he said, bro, I'm gonna walk you through everything you need to know how to make it work. And true story, he said to you, he told me to tell you too. He was like, listen, you need to keep true story. Like she loyal. Back to me, he like she loyal. He like you need to help them so they can get a channel. They'll be up under your. But we'll talk offline under your umbrella, and they can have a slot for 5. Then you can have a 6. Then you have a 7, and we take the whole internet over. I'm telling you though, true story. It's really fuck with you, true story. Telling you. Back to me, they fuck with you. Nigga, we on the phone talking, bro. Talked to Don P today. Matter of fact, he been going through a little few issues. That's why we ain't seen him. But as soon as he came out of his little issues, he hit me up immediately. He like, bro, want to let you know. I'm like, yeah, I was wondering what happened. He like, yeah, bro, I just had some issues. He had a death in his family. Yeah, but as soon as he was able to shake back, he hit me up straight up on that line, you know? Because I give certain people my number, bro. Real nigga shit, bro. You hear me? Y'all tap in, man. You come in, hit the like button, man. Subscribe, share, man. True story back to me. Hit the link, man. For real, man. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Y'all my people. I ain't finna play with y'all. All that comment shit. I need you back to me. True story, unless you at work. You need to they don't want to hear that true story. All them long words you write, you misspelling words and everything. We really need to talk. Me, you, cuz, yeah, we good. We all plugged in, cuz. Listen, we finna take this shit over, man. And I got people in place that want us to do that. Yeah. There's my YouTube wife back to me. There you go, Chris. There you go, his YouTube wife. Yes, sir. Okay, there go true story back to me. Come on, there go true story. No.
Now, good evening, everyone.
Hey, she finna go in, y'all. Y'all see how she came in
You
like that? Okay.
already.
I know
I'm
how
gonna
she
catch
just
you.
came in. When she just came in like that, she got something to say. Well, hey, baby, how you doing today?
Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing?
Great.
Listen
Wonderful.
to, listen. I know, man. Let me tell you, man. It's gonna be wild, dog.
Yes, man.
It's gonna be good. You dig? I'm
You can
so
hear,
happy.
don't I sound a lot more excited tonight than I usually do?
Straight up. Last night I
Yeah.
had to tune out. That was too much for me. I wasn't about to go
It
through that no
was.
more.
It was. You're right. You're right. 100%.
It got to be a
100%.
cutoff time on that, bro.
Yeah. 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 But I mean, you still gotta just make sure that, bro, when people like that dealing with certain things like that, and they gotta revert and come back because they left and did
Bro,
whatever,
goddamn.
you know.
How many times we gonna go over the same scenario? You dig? It's like,
No, but these different scenarios though. Back to me. I
but it's
mean,
the same now.
true
But
story.
it's the same story, bro. You want me to
You're
give it to
right.
you
You're
one
right.
time?
Well, you talk. You go ahead. You right. You go ahead.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, God and I
We
already
got love for her though. That's not
we
the issue, right?
that ain't no ain't no
I
issue
just
like that.
want to, you got to make a disclaimer
I
because
said,
somebody
you
that
know
think that,
what I'm saying is cousin did a great job with her last night. You hear
yeah,
me?
patience. She had patience.
Yes, Lord. And she,
I already know.
yeah. And it was like remember back in the day, I think it might have been in the inquiry, it used to be called Dear Megan, where you write in about you may have a love situation or whatever the case may be, and she'll give you advice, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is this: we've heard we've heard about the story. We've
Yeah.
all given advice from
100%.
pure heartedly. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the situation hasn't changed. So
Yeah.
I can't keep loading the gun, playing
Exactly.
Russian roulette with it. That's what I'm saying. I said I can't.
But go ahead. No, but go ahead.
But
But
what I'm
listen,
but
like you
it's
saying, you telling it all. You ain't said nothing wrong.
now I ain't saying no, I wasn't there. I wasn't
Yeah.
there. You
You
did.
telling it true story.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and what I'm saying is that we talked not last night, but we talked the night before. But what I'm saying is that we're gonna have to do a conference call. You
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
need to get on the phone or something and not be on it. I
No,
get it. But
it
listen,
that
I got word to tell me that I need to make sure that you back to me are protected and covered and kept because y'all are the women that's gonna help and take and then we gonna help and take. You gonna get a channel, she get a channel, but it's all gonna be built off of what we doing together, right?
right. That's
This
most
I
definitely
got this confirmation today. Seriously.
right.
Like somebody
Okay.
called me like, bro, I'm gonna tell you and broke it down, told me how to work you too. Like bro, he like, bro, I want you can call, I'm your nephew. I'm like, bro, I'm 37. He like, I don't give a fuck, bro. He like, bro, the way you talk, say the way you talk, bro, the game you be giving out, bro. He like, bro, you might don't see me in the comments, bro, but I'll be watching everything you do, bro.
Yeah,
He
and
like,
he and
bro,
he and he, and he been here frequently. You hear me?
yeah, no, he told me 100. He like, bro, you say about your when you say, man, I'm famous at home, my kids and my wife love me, and I don't care. He like, bro, that touched my heart, bro. He's like, that's something I'm a forever hold on to right there, cause I got a wife and I got kids, bro.
That's
Literally,
right.
bro.
That's right.
He like, so if you don't think you ever touched somebody, he said, you know, right now, you know you have touched me. That's why I'm telling you this, bro. Straight up.
Huh? Huh?
Salute to Double Up TV, bro.
Yeah, and give praises to
Yeah,
God Almighty.
yeah,
You dig what I'm talking
yeah.
about? Because see, this thing is being touched by the heart, man, and real always gonna recognize real.
Right.
I don't care if you standing in between a thousand people. Once you get to talking, real gonna always recognize real. It's because it's from heart to heart. You hear me?
What's up, cuz? Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's from heart to heart.
That's a fact, though. True story. That's a fact. When he
Yeah,
said what he
yeah,
said, he couldn't say your name. He was like, true lie, true something. He knew what he was saying, but he couldn't get it out. He like, true. I'm like, you talking about true story. He like, listen, bro. He said, bro, listen, if you ever wondered about her, he said, don't wonder about her, bro. He like, she got your back, front, side, everything. He like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't know that woman, but I'm telling you that she got your back if ain't nobody else. Literally, is what he told me, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something. And I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
But yeah,
People people from the south, we're a little bit different from the northeast west. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? We can kind of say maybe like traditional. You dig what I'm saying? So what I say
hmm
is like loyalty, family. You understand what I'm saying? All
hmm
those morals, all that means something to the real one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
facts, facts. We might don't fuck with each other all year, but Christmas, Thanksgiving, we gonna
Yeah.
all come into the same house, eat, and we're gonna talk about each other later. Who gives a fuck? But we know we still gonna come together though.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we
that's
know
real
what it
talk.
means, right? You put all that
Mhm.
shit aside when it right now it's about what we came up on and not what the petty arguments or whatever disagreements you have with this person or that. But as a family, like you said in the South, for sure, we're built off family. Though. We're
Yeah.
built off because we didn't have much. So you might have one house and you got 10 families in a house. People like that
Come
don't
on,
even make
man.
sense. But yeah,
But
yeah,
it's real though.
yeah, 100%. Bro.
So that's what it's all about. When I seen, boy, let me tell you something, man.
What's up,
Listen,
cuz? Hit the link, Keith.
when
Yeah,
I
what you say, cuz?
when I seen your background, I'm talking about you was on a computer when you been on right before this live right here. I
Yeah.
said, "Oh my God," you heard me? I said, "It's up, man. It's up." You dig what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
cause you seen what? Yeah.
Yes,
Listen,
yeah.
nigga, like, bro. Listen, he like, bro. I got you, bro. He like, bro. You touch me, bro. He like, bro. Whatever you need to know, I got you, bro. He like, cause that shit right there, you just don't know how to. He like, so you ain't gonna have to worry about that no more. You ain't have to worry about that you don't know. If you don't use it, you never had that excuse to say you don't know how to use it. Cause
Come
I'm
on
gonna
now.
teach you. He say, listen. We talked at 12 by the hour. He like, I'm like, well, I'm working now. I'm call. He like, call me. Whatever. He like, every time I call him, like, bro, you free right now? He like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to later. Boom. Get on your computer. I'm gonna tell you step by step by step. And if you don't get it, call me back tomorrow and we'll go step until you actually get it. We're gonna do test runs. Yes, bro. And I'm like, bro, you done fucked it up. Cause I used to have my phone up there. I used to have yes and oh yeah.
But what you need to do, bro, and I don't know if you did it or not, but listen, what I need you to do is write it down like a dummy proof,
No, that's
step
what
by
I do
step.
though, and that's
Okay.
so funny. And if he was over here, he'll tell you. I told him, I say, bro, when I get home, I'm gonna get my book because I gotta write stuff down because it makes it easier for me. I swear to God, I told him this. I'm like, bro, I write stuff down because it makes it plain to me because of my thought
Mm-hmm.
process. Right, I can think of a bunch of shit, but if I don't put it all down, it'll run together sometimes. Right. I'm
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of person that has to write it down because I might have an idea and then I forget. So, but as long as I write it down, I can always go back to it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I was just thinking about a lot of I was thinking about a lot of stuff last night. You did before I went to
He told
sleep.
me like the women you got. He like, bro, you need to. They gonna get an umbrella right, and they'll do a show at 5. You get another at 6. Then you go off from 7, 8 to 9, whatever. But you'll hold that whole slot up because he like, bro, you got your lane. He like, bro, I'm happy that you. I guess what he called it, the Mo 3 sector or whatever. He like, I'm glad you ain't in that. I'm like, nah, I love Mo 3. I'm like, but bro, I wasn't gonna stay and just keep trying to beat a dead horse, right? Because people try to reach and try to figure this, that. Bro, at this point, until something else come out, bro, you can't keep reaching. You know what I mean? Like I don't reach
It
as
ain't
much.
nothing up there.
That's
What
what
you
I'm
reaching for?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What do it's some shit you just can't get back. You can't make up some shit. But what a lot of people is doing is making up. He's like, bro, that's what I salute you for. He was like, bro, you my aunt, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm 37, bro. He like, I don't give a fuck, bro. He like,
Man,
he
you
like,
got
bro,
an
you
old
call
man.
me your nephew, bro. He said, cause I fuck with you, bro. This double up TV, Freddie Cougar, he got about 3 names. Told me 100. Pooh Black, my homie, they all in the same circle. All them.
Yeah.
Trigger Man,
Okay.
he like, I ain't gonna go too deep with Trigger Man, him, Pooh Black. They all in the same. He like, bro, we all fuck with you, bro. Straight up.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And
Pooh Black
that's what
always tell me that, bro. He like, I fuck with you, bro. Straight up.
that's one channel that my husband is subscribed to. He Trigger Man. He
Yeah.
like Trigger Man.
So
Trigger Man be on some true type shit. You know what I'm talking about? All this old rigmarole. Man.
I need Keisha and I need Back to Me, Cherie Wilson, Back to Me. Don't be telling me your shit ain't working unless you're at work. I don't want to see y'all in the chat, bro. I need y'all up here, bro. Straight up, bro. Because we finna make some moves, bro. We finna make true story gonna be a real true story. Listen,
I'm already that,
I
honey.
already know it, but it's gonna be a true story though. Good God Almighty. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
we
think
got
they
we
mad
got
about it, goddamn listen. And I talked to matter of fact, let me call Don P. Cause Don P was going through and I told him I was like I was telling him what happened, right? Because he ain't been on. He ain't been on in like 2 weeks. He don't know nothing. I told him what happened with the shit with them and he was like, nah, bro. I hope what I'm saying. Like he was disappointed by that shit.
I already know.
Yeah, she told me, so you gonna be petty? Yeah, I'm gonna be petty. Bring your petty ass on the porch up right now, bro. You get
It's
blocked.
Petty
Listen,
Thursdays. Okay.
nah, fuck it. I'm being petty. Back to me. You don't come out, I'm blocking you tonight, and I'm bringing you back up.
Just gonna put in time out.
Yeah, I'm putting you
You
in
gotta go put
time
the
out.
time out.
Yeah, you right. I'm gonna put you in time out right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Give
give
her a
you a few
reset.
minutes before I put you in time out. Who is
Hey,
she
back
the
to
truth?
me.
Who is she the truth? How you doing, she the truth? I don't be knowing you. That's why I got these women up here because I ain't gonna be trying to figure out because I know the real women I deal with up here, they gonna figure it out. If they don't, they gonna let you know and you can kick rocks. Since a lot of things I can't say, there's a lot of things I won't say, but God put the people in position to say the shit that I won't say.
You know, back to me got no fear. So you did. She ain't
Oh,
got
why
no
you gonna try to throw it on her?
back to me. You hear
Cause
me?
well, the story ain't true if you ain't got no filter.
One thing about what I am is a protector. I ain't with the
100,
bullshit.
100, 100, 100.
Yeah.
I received that. I received that though, because you would call and say, "Hey, I don't know about this now."
I'm telling
And
you.
listen, one thing about it, any conversation we ever had, you give your opinion, and it always showed itself to be true. You did that. You did that. But let me call John. He told me as soon as he get on, because he back to work. He had a family. Like, listen, buddy hit me up, bro. While I was on the phone with Double Up. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro?
What's been up with him though?
He had a death in his family.
Oh
One of his
Lord.
family members got killed.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So, I let him tell that part of it. If
Yeah.
you
That's
want to
enough.
share it. But yeah, he called me, we talked. He like, bro, I fuck with you, bro. He like, I just had a little shit going on. But as soon as I was able to shake back, he like, you the first person I want to talk to, bro. I was like, bro, that's an honor to me, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
'cause I just went to a funeral the weekend, but he like, it was a family member. Like, I can't get into detail because he got a,
I already know you
yeah,
done
he
said
broke it
enough.
down to me, like, when he was on. So, I
I
get it.
already know. YC, you keep going around and around and around the bush. Damn, you done said what you done said, and that's going on.
All right, well, I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Well, how about that? Shit,
Thank you.
you welcome.
Hey, I can't argue with you when you're wrong.
Yeah, shut up.
Look, look. Hey, cuz, y'all hit the link. I'm finna start blocking. I'm blocking my cousin and back to me. If y'all
If
ain't
you
got
just
nothing
didn't
else
hit
to
that
do
link
and
one
y'all
more
ain't up
time
here,
and they ain't hit that link,
yeah,
what is
you ain't hit
wrong
the
with you?
link, cuz. Back to me and hit the link. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I'm blocking
Shit, I
y'all.
just got
I
in
ain't
from
gonna
work.
block y'all. I'm putting y'all in timeout because we can't deal with this shit tonight. Y'all ain't all that in the chat shit, man. We'll deal with the chat later. Let me call. And then my
What
other
Gucci?
buddy ain't pulled up tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, Gucci. You got to keep
Gucci,
Gucci,
yeah, I fuck with
man.
Gucci. Yeah, Gucci,
For
that's my
real.
guy there. But Gucci the new Gucci. It's gonna be me, Gucci, and however many women gonna be in it. But Gucci, I'm fucking with Gucci. Gucci, he was
Yeah.
mad. Y'all had to see him. If I could have screen recorded how he was cussing in the back, okay, there go. Cuz I know somebody. Back to me. You got
What's going
13
on?
more seconds, and I'm blocking. What's up,
What's
cuz?
What,
good? What's good, cuz?
what's going on?
Man, you got the right best hand, man. I swear to God.
What y'all talking about?
We
We
just got
just,
on. I was trying.
yeah,
I done figured out a lot of shit we wasn't talking about now because I thought I had something, but I couldn't get it. But I
yeah.
done
You
figured
had
out a
you
lot
just
more to YouTube. Though. That's what I'm saying.
you just gonna have to run a lot of testing things,
Yeah,
man. That's
yeah.
the only
That's
way you
it.
gonna
That's
catch
it.
it.
Yeah, that's it. I gotta
But let
take
me tell you
time to
something,
do
cuz
it and figure it out. But yeah, we got a
when I tell you YC is full of shit like a Christmas turkey dog,
lot.
straight up, man.
What he done
Shit.
did?
He just full
Oh
of shit.
shit! Oh shit!
It
She talking
ain't
about
what
I
he
can
ain't.
tell
It ain't
you
what he
full of
ain't.
shit like a
He do
Christmas.
too much.
Hey, I
What
don't
you
do enough. Hey, you talking about?
what you done did?
No, I ain't did nothing. We just came on later. I ain't did nothing. But a nigga just put me on
When I tell
game and
y'all,
showed me how to really work it. It told me that I need to keep all y'all women and we're gonna help make True Story a channel. We're gonna help make you a channel. So that means we're going from at one of y'all have a section at 5, and the next woman have one at 6, the next woman have at 7, and then I have it from 8 on. That means the whole lane we got, it'll be covered. So any woman needed advice, what? Oh yeah, I just got to put up on game. That's all I'm
but anyway, cause this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we just gonna set a time aside where we talk behind the curtain. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm
we ain't
saying?
gonna do it
And throw some
online though. Yeah, you're right.
ideas out
You're right.
there.
You're right.
Cause I was thinking about something. I'm just gonna say this since we just on the
What
tip
you
bird
say?
of the thing. Like motivational Mondays. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
where you
I'm
have to
on.
come
I'm on
in.
now, bro. I need you to come up because they ain't seen you in a while.
I don't know. For some reason, I can barely hear.
You can barely hear me. Oh, it's probably
Yeah,
my
cause he on
fan.
the phone.
I got the
It
fan
could
up.
be my
He won't
phone
talk
because
to
I
the
got a phone
microphone.
call and then
Oh yeah,
hello.
that's
Oh,
what
you have to
happened
go
then.
out and
Cause
come
yeah,
back.
you might have to
I
go
might
out
go. I'm
then.
gonna have to go out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you might
come
have
out.
to
I'm gonna
go
go out
out
and come
then.
back in.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
had
do
a
that.
phone call, yeah, that's what happened. All right.
What back to me at,
Where's
man?
back to me? All right, listen. God damn, True Story. Can I say this shit? God damn. I couldn't even get this shit out. I swear to God, I was finna say
Yeah,
this.
you talk too damn so you act like you got a damn
Exactly.
ass to listen
Yeah, when
to.
you listen too goddamn slow, because I couldn't
Shit.
get the shit out fast enough. God
Ooh,
damn. I swear
Lord.
to God, I was saying the same thing though. What the hell true story? She was like, I'm on the porch, big girl time, all that shit. And then you go look at her pictures. That motherfucker ain't no big girl. She's a short woman. She just made it from being a midget.
I was in there last, not last night, about a little while ago when she gave her Facebook name and you went and looked up.
Yeah, I went and I blocked it because I ain't want to be looking all. I
Yeah.
blocked it though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause cause she stopped talking, and I'm like, oh, she looking at everything. I'm blocking her.
Yeah, I heard you. Did you do
Yeah.
that shit for real?
Oh yeah, I blocked her immediately. No problem.
You so
But
silly.
I fuck with it though, so it's easy. It's better just to block you than to fall out with you.
Oh my God, you. Oh
You
my
know what I'm
God,
saying? Yeah, I
I
blocked
don't
her
know
though.
what you're
I ain't gonna
saying.
lie. She and listen, she a real one because she didn't even say it now. She wasn't
Then
like
back to me. Back to me. Don't give a damn.
exactly because she like I know where to find that motherfucker at.
Okay, you ain't hard to find.
Thank you. I can't argue with you when you right. How your
Yeah,
husband doing tonight? True
man.
story.
I just
Tell
got.
him, bro. He gotta tighten up too now. I need to pull up on me
Let me
sometime.
tell you. Let me tell you something. I just got in from work maybe about 30 minutes ago, and he was asleep. And that's where he been, and he don't even know if I'm home or not.
Oh,
I
he
didn't
was
even wake
asleep.
him up.
Well, what he worked during the daytime or something?
He's a welder, so he working that heat. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, so yeah, that shit knock him out. He doing 12 hours and shit, huh?
Well, he ain't doing but acre shit. Like
But
it's
yeah,
hot, man.
that heat. See, look, look,
It's the
true story.
humidity now. It's like
But true story.
92.
Say something to her. True story. She had a comment talking about, "Hey man, see the shit I'm talking about."
See, back to me. See, you want a motherfucker to just keep
Yeah,
on putting your
yeah,
leg.
that's bullshit. You over there talking about, "Hey man." No.
Uh-huh, amen. I ain't gonna keep calling the name. I ain't no cheerleader. I ain't gonna be like back to me. Come up here. Back to me. Fuck all that. Comment at your comment. Oh Lord.
So what y'all think about COVID and then too much COVID getting back stronger?
Man, let me tell you something, cuz. Let me tell you, check this shit out. So boom, not my sister, my brother took his girlfriend or fiance. They went to Manhattan over the weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
They came back today, Thursday. They came back Sunday. Guess what he got?
COVID.
Motherfucking right. Him and her. I say, damn, why would y'all go to man? That would have been a trip I canceled because when it first hit, it hit New York bad, man.
Yeah, it did.
You think that shit cleared up?
But I wonder what happened that made it get back stronger.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Because it's supposed to be another strand called Delta or something, right?
Man, yeah, it's already here. But let me tell you something, man. Listen, sis, they didn't do this shit right. They kept us in a mask about 8, 9 months. You dig what I'm talking about? And
Mhm.
still, some people didn't want to do it anyway. Wear the mask. So boom, we had Memorial Day weekend that came. The sun out, feeling good outside. Then you had the 4th of July. You know what I'm talking about? And this shit done respread it.
You don't think
It
they
ain't
put
never went
something?
nowhere.
You don't think they put something else out? They put something else
Man,
out there.
listen, dog. I'm seeking God to let me know like what is really going on because I don't understand. In a way, I kind of wanted to get that, that shot. You know what I'm talking about? But now I'm seeing all that with that. I don't know what to do.
No,
I don't know
ma'am.
what to
No, ma'am.
do.
I'm
You say
not
no,
getting my
man.
shot. I won't give a damn what's going on.
Mm.
They ain't getting
Well,
that shot.
my cousins done got it. My cousins, like on my grandma's sister side, my grandma's sister kids, all on that side. They done all went and got the shot. They say they doing good. I say, and she gonna call me tonight. Cause I told her I was thinking about getting it. She was calling me tonight to see if I went. I ain't went. I ain't went yet.
Listen, everybody, they might be doing good, but God might make an example out of me. Let me stop. But I ain't finna get it.
Ooh,
I can't do it. And then they paying people $100 now to get it. Joe
man,
Biden,
please.
you seen
Now,
that?
if he would have said 150,000, you know what I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I might have would have.
Yeah, he paying people. He trying to pay people $100, but why? But the people who got it, they saying you can still get it. So what is the purpose?
It's an 85% chance, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. It's either 85 or 90% that you probably won't catch it. Well,
But they,
goddamn.
but
What
they
the other
saying you can still
10%?
get it. What was the purpose of it?
I don't know. I don't know, dog. I
If
ain't
you can
never in
still,
my life took a flu shot. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't never caught the flu. I ain't never had a cold or nothing like that.
yeah, I got to lean on God for that. If it's meant to be, if it's meant for me to get it, I get it. But so far, I don't got it, and I never been big on wearing my mask. I never really wore my mask.
Oh,
I made my kids wear theirs,
yeah.
but I ain't been big on it. So I just all feel like. when you're covered in the
What
blood
do
of
you do?
Jesus.
Are you taking B12s and zinc and vitamin C and a multivitamin? Are you doing that?
No, no.
Well,
I just feel like I'm just, covered in the blood of Jesus. I feel like whatever, everything is already written, and if it's not meant to be, it will not be.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Because you
fact.
got some people who, like some of them basketball players and stuff, you got people who wore their mask, did everything they're supposed to do, and still got him.
And some of them died. Some of them died from it. I'm like, man,
Mhm.
Jesus. It
Yeah.
is what it is. This some shit that I never thought that we as a people would. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me back it up. So boom.
Oh, there goes
It just
Don P
wasn't.
right now.
It wasn't just one family that this
What up,
hit. This
y'all?
hit the whole world.
What's going on, big
That's why the
homie?
internet
What's
hurt.
up?
Shit, what's up, y'all?
What's up, big homie? Hey, true story. I ain't mean to cut you off, honey, but I
Yes,
did.
you
How about that, motherfucker?
do. Well, that's
Hey,
what you do.
thank you. Long as
Hmm.
you know I ain't disrespecting. But they go our old guest, our old homie. We ain't seen it. Give us an update, bro. Everybody been looking for you. True story. Tell her how much you been missing. She was like, man, I ain't worried about that shit.
Let me tell you something. you tell them.
And listen, we got my cousin up here, man. Cherie Wilson, that's my cousin, real blood cousin. Florida, she found me on YouTube on accident. She just heard
Yeah.
my voice and she was like, cuz you got a YouTube? I was like, yeah. She like, I knew that was your ass.
My
Yeah.
daughter in the chat, Kia, to my man, that COVID test ain't
Oh,
nothing
that's
but,
cuz. What's up, little cuz?
yeah, that's one of the cousin. I'm at Nene house right now.
Oh, yeah, Nene house?
Yeah, she just in the house. I'm sitting in the car
Yeah, that
drinking.
motherfucker ain't show up to nothing. She swore to God she was coming down. She still go with that nigga. Look, I'm gonna shut up. I forgot we ain't on the phone.
Yeah, you act like y'all is though.
I know I
Yeah.
just thought about it. But Don P, what's up though, baby? How everything been, man?
What's up, y'all? I miss all of y'all too, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Man, I'm
I was
glad to see
like in
you
it.
here.
Oh yeah,
I
I was
thought you
like
had
in
done lined up with them other guys and lined me up, bro.
Ah.
it. Nah, that's not in my character, B. I don't know. God wired me in a different way. You feel me?
I hear that, brother.
Word,
Man,
man.
but
But
let me tell you something, bro. What you heard about the situation, right?
yeah, I was briefed on it.
Yeah, I gave him a
Yeah,
little
man, but
briefing.
ain't you shocked about that though, dog?
You said what?
What? How you feel about that? Were you in shock?
I ain't give him much though, you know.
Yeah, he ain't
That,
tell me
Oh,
I mean, true
everything.
story. I ain't give you could
okay.
give him
I'm
a
gonna give you
briefing.
one word, and
Yeah,
this gonna sum it all up. You ready? Deception, deception,
You said
deception.
deception.
You dig?
fucking
Bite,
weirdo, bro.
bite. You hear me?
Yeah. Whole
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Hey, OG,
Yeah.
you call nigga OGs and all that, right? And they line you up.
Nah,
What's
that's
up, P?
crazy.
About
That's
facts?
crazy. From what he told me, I was like, damn,
Yeah,
like
he
I,
was. He was like, nah, man.
I ain't know people was white like that. That
Hmm.
surprised me.
Man, please, man. As the old folks say, keep living. You dig?
And listen, that's what he said though. He was like, nah, bro, I wouldn't have thought that, bro. He like, nah. I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I wouldn't have thought it either,
Me
though. You
either.
hear
I
me?
wouldn't have thought it from one of the
But
people.
I would have thought, but
One of them, I already didn't hold
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I
I knew.
couldn't
I
hold him
kind of knew.
accountable.
I knew one of them. Oh, yellow.
Yeah,
I knew
one
old
of them
yellow
I
was
knew
gonna
I could
come.
hold him accountable, but the other one, I was like, nah, bro. I thought you was 1,000.
Man,
And then
please.
you come out and be -1. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
counterfeit.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it's all good though, bro. You live and you
yeah,
learn. But
yeah.
how your mental and everything, bro? I was telling him I ain't know much. I was like, but he had a little, he had a death in his family. That's why we ain't heard from him and seen him in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, my mental's where it need to be right now. I could kind of like function normally right now. You feel me? Like back then, I was focused on something totally different. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I'm good now. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. And you got my condolences to your family. You and your family. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Fact.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
I do. I do. I hopped in on a conversation. I was talking about vaccines, right?
Man.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, they was.
About
Oh yeah, I went
about
on it.
COVID, right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
we were talking about that.
yeah. Y'all
Oh,
bring me up to speed. I had left out.
Well, if you stop talking, you can catch up.
All right,
We
but
was
what's
talking
up,
about
Counter
why
Kane?
we was
Counter
talking
Kane, what's up? And I'm gonna stop talking now. But go
we
ahead.
was talking that Biden was trying to pay people $100 to get the vaccines. He wanted
Oh
everybody
yeah,
to
I
get
did
vaccinated.
see that. I did see that.
He wanted everybody to get vaccinated. We was
For
trying to figure out
$100.
right.
Yeah,
And so
that's
the girl,
food stamp. That's food
she was
stamp
saying
100. Oh, that's
she was
regular 100.
saying that she was thinking about getting it. She said her family got it and they ain't nothing happened to him. And I told her my take on it was I just can't do it no matter what.
Yeah,
mm.
I'm a real nigga. I'm not finna let nobody shoot nothing in me, man. Ain't no way, bro.
What's your
Ain't no way, bro.
concerns?
I
What's
can't
your
knock
concern?
nobody that do it.
What's your
But
concerns or why you won't do it? I know why I
what's
won't
my
do it. I just
you
want
say
to.
what's my concerns?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Is that I don't know what the fuck is in that needle.
Mhm.
right.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you. I know what you're telling me what it is. I don't know. I don't know how you did. You mix it in a Pyrex pot? Did you mix it in a cooking bowl? How did you mix it? Is it a little flour, sugar in it? Did you put a little pepper, paprika? I don't know what the fuck.
Why y'all pushing it so hard? Is my question.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's my
exactly,
thing.
exactly.
That's
But
my
then
thing.
people still dying though.
Hmm.
Right.
Yes, Lord.
You
And
know
then
what
y'all
gets
done
me?
came out with another strand, and
Exactly.
another strand of this strand called a Delta.
It
And so
sounds
what?
like it sounds like weed to me.
It sounds
Yup.
like somebody put another strand out because it had
Yeah,
done went away.
yeah. It sounds like weed though. Weed strands come out every day. It sounds like
Mhm.
Yeah.
weed.
I sat there and I begged my baby mother not to take it. You know what I mean? I begged her like way before they was even talking about vaccines. I was like,
Yeah,
listen, you're gonna come to a time to where people's gonna pressure you about taking a vaccine.
yeah.
Don't take that shit.
Hmm.
Don't.
Mhm.
Like just the fact that they got, and I think it was the CDC, to where if something does happen to you, you
Yeah,
can't sue them. That's
yeah.
enough for me to be
Exactly,
like, I can't trust
exactly.
y'all. You know what I mean? Like y'all
Yeah.
can't
But
even
this
y'all.
is the thing, bro.
Mhm.
They said it ain't even FDA certified.
It's not. It's
What are you
not.
talking
It's
about?
not. It's not.
You think I'm gonna take your man
All you is
FDA?
you're a lab rat. That's all it is, bro.
That's a
Right.
fact.
That's
You
just
say
like
I'm
those places where you sell plasma at. People sell plasma for $40, $50 every week and leave out that bitch and can barely move, walk because they
Yeah.
getting your blood and they testing it and understanding why you run fast, why you walk slow, why you they only it's only in the black community.
Oh yeah.
You never went to a Buckhead where I'm at, where the money at, and it's a plasma place over there. No, bro.
Nope.
Like
But
that shit
listen,
is no.
is it in the poor neighborhoods?
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh
That's
yeah.
And,
what it's
Cause
getting pushed. It's
because
only
people ain't.
pushing us, right? Because I
Hmm.
believe in the Bible, right? And the Bible say at the end of time, you're gonna have to end up taking the mark of the mark of the beast, right?
that's
You
what
have to
my
take
baby
the
said.
chip. Like it'd be like if you're gonna feed your family, or you gotta take this chip. That's what I
Mm.
think. That's what's going on now. You
So
got
are
to
you
take
really?
this
So
vaccine to
what you gonna
live.
do? What you gonna do? Is you willing to die about this shit?
Exactly. Listen, I'm willing to take
Is you
whatever
willing to?
gonna happen with that
But what I'm
shit.
saying is, you willing to die about this shit?
Who?
My
Yeah.
my
What
my.
you mean as far as dying? Like,
Like
if you
if
gonna
they
take
get to
it,
the
and if
point,
you gonna take it,
where you got to get the chip, you got to get the mark of the beast. Is you willing to die by it?
yeah, no, yeah, I'm willing to. I'm willing
See, you don't
to
seem
mark.
sure.
I'm willing to go out. Yes, yes,
Can
I'm
I
No,
willing.
you're not. No, you're not.
can I
I'm
get
willing
my
to give
take
my
on that?
life for my children, my family. Bro, we'll eat noodles for the rest of our life before I take something somebody gonna tell me I have to take because y'all wasn't there when I was fucking my wife and I had my baby, bro. Y'all wasn't there then, bro. So you
Oh
can't
my
tell
God.
me. I'm just keeping it real. You
Yeah.
can't tell me now. I was there putting that work in, having these kids, and my kids ain't never been on my last three kids. Whenever, and there ain't no disrespect, it went on no Similac. They was on the titties. That's why my white titties kind of sag a little bit,
Well,
right?
you need to
Because they
go.
was stuck in the
You need to go.
motherfuckers to death.
Let me tell you something. You got a
But
place
that's
up there
healthy.
that I'm gonna visit called Mr. Curves, right there in Atlanta, Georgia. You
I
dig?
ain't
He
on
can
that.
make everything good. You hear me?
Yeah, but
Go
that's
to Mr.
fine. I'm
Curves.
good. I know them titties is hanging a little bit because my son was a freak and he liked his nipples.
Well, I
So
see. I
I
swear to
ain't
God,
tripping.
I hope your wife hear this and beat the hell out of you.
No, she sleep now, but she gonna replay it tomorrow.
And if she haul off and knock the hell out of you, you know exactly what it's for.
Ain't even no hauling off. She knocked me out on accident. I ain't tripping about that. I don't think. Listen, okay, I'm glad you said that. Right? I don't think a woman love me if she don't hit me. Does that make
Damn.
sense?
That's this dysfunctional shit, right?
I'm
Oh
keeping it a
shit.
hundred. I'm keeping. Yeah. Let's switch gears. Right.
uh,
Listen,
Just that toxic shit.
if a woman that I fuck with, I love, I'm dating. If you don't hit me every now and then, I don't think you love me. And then I'm
You,
gonna tell
you
you why though. Let me explain why though.
come on.
Because if I can stay out the one night, I might stay out the 12, and you be like, okay, baby, I'll tell you whatever. And the next time might be a week or 2 months later, I stay at the one. Then it be the two. Then it be the three. And then you haven't still ain't put your hands on me. That means
Man.
that you got another family, or you just really don't fuck with me. But
Don't give a damn.
a woman that I'm used to dealing with by 12:30, they gonna be hiding behind one of the doors in the house and hit you, and you gonna be like, "You stupid mother," and you gonna lay right on down and be like, "Yes,
So that's cute to you.
she
Huh?
Yeah,
love me, yeah,
that's cute
yeah."
to him,
So
Because
that
cuz.
because
so
I'm
that
one of them
tickles
niggas
you.
that if you give me a little bit, I'm gonna take a lot. So
But they all gonna do that. But let me tell you something.
you gotta hit
I
me
was
a
dealing with
couple
this
times.
guy. I was dealing with this guy one time, and we went together. But he used to do all type of little bullshit,
Yeah,
and I kept it G.
there go my
Everything he
guy.
did, everything
They
he
gonna
did,
double up.
I
what
Go
up,
kept
ahead,
it
double
cuz
up?
G.
my bad.
And he kept saying, you don't give a fuck about me, because you never even swung on me. You never even did this, that.
Exactly, bro. That's
But
the
this
nigga
was
you should have
crazy as
stayed
fuck
with,
though.
cuz.
No, listen, we was never together, but it seemed like to me he purposely would do shit, and I would
To
keep it
get
G.
hit.
I would keep it G. So for years, for over 10 years, he used to always say I never cared about him. But I just felt like, okay, I'm purposely not gonna do it because. So one
So,
day he got my timing wrong. And then when I
You hit him
did,
in his shit.
I pulled up over there on the block, and when I did, I jumped out the car, ran him out of shoes. I'm chunking him at him. And now he done came all up out his shirt and everything. Now he making it seem like, oh, I'm crazy and all this. So
so
Oh,
listen, what I
so when he
see.
did, when you was trying to, when he wanted it, you didn't give it to him. You
see, I
gave it to
never
him. You
gave it
gave
to
it to
him.
him
I
on
was
your
trying.
terms.
I've been wanted to do it, but
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because I
yeah.
felt like that's what he wanted me to do, and that's what he was used to
You
women
didn't
doing,
give
I
it to
wasn't
him.
gonna do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't gonna do it. See, I'm the
You,
type I'm gonna do the opposite of what you want me to do.
you wait till
See,
he unexpected
Well,
and he
let me
start
ask
whooping
y'all
his
this
ass.
question.
no,
Listen,
when you dealing with somebody, I tell my kids this too. It's not all about physical. A lot of stuff
No,
is
it's not. Not
mental.
at all.
It's though stuff is mental too. And when you know
Yeah.
how to, and I've always had this gift to just understand where you coming from, and I'm always do the opposite of what you want me to do. So a lot of stuff be mental. So men play a lot of mental games and
yes,
mental mind
God.
games.
That's
You
the
see
first
how
time
you
I'm
just
hearing
said,
that.
cuz you just see how you said, cuz that one night I stay out the one, and then it's gonna be
Yeah, and
1:30, and then
you
it's gonna be
get
two.
away
See,
with
this
it,
is
then
shit.
you try to
This is
two.
what females don't realize, that men
Yeah,
know what the fuck they be doing.
yeah,
Yeah, but this
yeah.
is what I'm saying. Like
That's free game.
a man feel like they got to keep a steering wheel in a female back. I feel like I got to keep a steering wheel in a man back. You did. Not
Yeah.
only that, but I'm gonna take it up a notch. So YC like to be beat on and stuff like that.
No,
He like
no,
to
no,
he
no,
like
don't say
he
that.
like to
Cause
be. Listen,
listen, no,
y'all.
hold up,
YC like to be.
hold up.
Wait a minute.
True
Listen, bro.
story, but
Listen.
no, people take that and say, "Oh, they." I'm just
Okay, well,
saying.
this is what I'm saying. You like to be beat up and choked out,
He
right?
want no, he want that little tension. He want that
Yeah,
little
I'm looking
tension.
for attention
Yeah,
sometimes.
that tension.
I know
I
it
don't want to get
is
beat up because I ain't
and
gonna
choked
beat
out.
you up. Yeah, but
uh,
go ahead. True story.
No, I was just jiving. You
I
did what I'm
know it
talking
because
He
about.
I
want to
can't
feel
wait to
like
get
he
your
care.
old man number and find out
He
if you
want to
whooping
feel like
his
he
ass.
care. He want to feel like he care.
Yeah, so you got to choke him
Exactly.
out every now and then and hit him upside his head.
Yeah, I want to fight. That's all I'm saying, right? Because I done had women that I can go out, stay, come back whenever, and they don't even care, and they still love me with everything in them. You can't tell them I did something, but I'm
Oh,
fucking. I'm probably fucking their cousin or their mama.
oh
Right?
Lord.
I'm keeping it 100. right? But when I do that 12:30 or 1 o'clock and you behind the door or you hiding in the house and I come in the house, I gotta have a flashlight looking for you. Then you get hit across your shit. That shit, like I'm like, oh, she fuck with me, bro. She fuck with me.
I'm talking about I'm coming out the shower on your ass. You
All
did?
that, all that, bro. I'm just speaking from my experiences, though, right? That's all I'm
See
saying.
me, I'm gonna try to do everything I can not to get on that level because sometimes I know that's what a man want, and just
Exactly,
Yeah,
and
sometimes you gotta keep that whip out for him. You did?
exactly. And
no,
y'all
it's just
remember now,
no, no, it's just more than one. It's
this
more
my
than one way
girl
to.
cousin, and I'm the boy cousin, so we got the same. Hey,
My,
but
my daughter on that about definitely, but listen, it's more than one way to. It's more than one way to skin a cat, basically.
yeah,
And see when you mess with a dude, if Jason were my cousin, we was in,
yeah,
I would purposely do everything I can not to do it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because I know that I feel like this is
Because
what he
you know
wants.
that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Right, right, right. So I'm gonna try everything in my power not to act
Hmm.
out because it's a mental mind game. This is what he wants.
Well, this is the thing.
And
This
if
is the thing.
anything, one day I'm gonna catch him out the blue, and I might come in that bitch 2 o'clock in the morning. Since you want to
Oh
play,
yeah, and then you fuck a flashlight. The house might be on fire when you come in that bitch.
Fuck the 2 o'clock in the
It
morning.
don't
I'm talking
take
about
nothing
how
but
about
$2 worth of
how,
gas to burn the whole house down.
my
how about
daughter
Yeah.
talking about my
hey,
daughter on there talking about not me. I am.
how about I'm just playing.
She ain't
But true
playing.
story. Okay, true story. Check this out, true story. So if your old man came in at 2 o'clock in the morning, he ain't answered the phone all night. He just came in at 2. Is you gonna be like, baby, I was just happy you made it home and
Man,
y'all just
we gonna tear this motherfucker up, dog. We gonna,
Nah,
I'm talking about I'm
man.
going to the
Y'all
phone.
See,
wildin'.
that's the shit I'm talking about, bro.
Oh man.
This nigga already know not to do no shit like
That's
that.
the
Them
shit
days
I'm
is
talking
over
about
with.
though. But
I'm
I
coming
ain't
right
listen,
back.
I'm not promoting no like
Uh,
domestic violence. I just want anybody to know that's
there ain't
listening.
no domestic. There ain't no domestic
No, we just
violence.
playing
Just
But
bear
around.
your
no,
ass with
some
with
people
some
might come
mouth.
in and just only hear that part and they might be saying, if somebody click in right now, they be like, oh, they talking about beating up women and women beating up
Oh
men.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like disclaimer, no, we talking about somebody in relationships.
We talking about allegedly. Allegedly.
Nah, I ain't never got hit allegedly. I was hit, and then it was allegedly what I did. I ain't never got allegedly hit. I got hit, and it was allegedly why you was still out that time of night. Yeah, yeah.
But you
I
know
ain't
what?
never
Let me
got
tell you something.
allegedly hit though.
My my my,
What
my
up to
grandma
everybody in the
always
chat?
Oh, they go Miss Carmel.
look at
Bro?
that.
What the fuck going on, man? Y'all get the lights up, hit the comments, subscribe, get the
Yeah,
lights
yeah.
up.
We need
We
while
turning
we need
up,
people on here.
baby.
We need the like. We need everybody to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. True story. Tell him now. God damn.
Look, hit the
Everybody
Oh
hit
like
the
man.
button.
how
Back
many
Make
people
sure
we
me.
you
got in here? We
comment.
need to
Back
have
me
that
on
many
here, but she got
thumbs
that
up.
shit on mute. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
share it around the world. You did.
Share, like, subscribe, comment. Don't hit your old man unless he come in after 2 and you ain't know why he was at.
Nah, if you come in after midnight.
No, he
Midnight.
might be at work.
That's the cutoff time, midnight.
Man, let me tell you something. My grandma
No,
always told me,
in
listen,
Georgia, that shit just gets started at 12.
listen. I see, listen, Don P.
Go
Anything
ahead.
after 12, ain't nothing open but legs after 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
Nah, that's a
Exactly.
lie. Crystal's open
Fuck
and
you say.
Popeyes.
Mm-mm.
You better get in here and find you something to eat.
You
Oh
better catch
hell
one of these
no.
ramen noodles or something. You hear me? I got a plate
Oh
ready for
hell
you. Get on.
no. Hey
Oh
Dom,
well.
you heard us. He said you better get in, get each other to eat.
Yeah, you better get in here.
I'm
It just
saying,
what
hey,
I
Oh
see with
man.
men, what I see with men, you just can't get certain shit started.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm
so so
saying?
let
well,
me
let me
ask
tell
y'all
you
ladies
something,
this.
cuz. Let me tell you something. You know, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. You talking about
No, not
Right.
at
if
all.
he come in at 12 o'clock, you gonna come in at 2. He liable to beat the dog hell out of you.
Hey
But
no,
listen,
what you mean?
but I'm gonna give you what you're
You
looking for.
said liable? You
You wanna
said
play
liable?
you wanna play games? We're gonna play
Listen,
games.
first off, you ain't even coming in the house though. How you gonna get in? I don't give a fuck if you got a key. How you gonna get your key ain't gonna work that night? The fuck are you talking about?
I'm
You
talking
gonna
But
about
stick the
hey,
key in
one
the
up.
you gonna stick the
but
key in the
hey,
door and you gonna be like, what the fuck happened?
I
Well,
got
hey,
911 on speed dial just in case you
Nah,
want to
you gonna be
answer.
calling 919 because you ain't gonna know what the fuck hit you. Yeah, but we talking
Yeah.
about past life though, right? Everybody
Yes,
done
sir.
matured. Everybody matured though,
no,
right?
everybody haven't.
And you right about that because I came home probably a couple months ago. And my wife was high and I couldn't find her, but when she found me, I couldn't go live for about a day or two. And I told her I was gonna call the
He ain't gonna
police.
lie.
I was like, I'm gonna call the police on your ass. She was like, call them, cause I'm gonna tell them that you came home late and I ain't know who you was. I thought you was breaking in the house. I was like, oh hell no! How long it took you to come over that? She like, I
It
just
don't
thought
take us
about it while we
long.
were talking.
It don't take
You
us
can't fuck
long,
with
baby.
nobody got that much time on their hands. Kiss my
Huh?
ass.
That's it. We ain't got.
Hey,
Hey,
I know one thing. When I know I mess up, the first thing I do before she get home, I hide the guns, I hide the
Yeah,
knives,
yeah, you keep the
I
guns
hide all the
always. Yeah,
weapons.
yeah, yeah. The guns, you keep the guns out because when they mad like that, bro, you
Yeah, they
don't
want
want
to pick
no
up
issue.
anything.
They might ain't never shot a gun in their life, but they be like, you know
Uh huh.
what? Tonight they on YouTube talking about how you shoot a gun for the first time. They
I'm
on
talking about
that
Yeah.
shit.
on this night.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Listen,
something. On this night, my aim is right. You
exactly.
dig?
Listen, and then they might be bluffing the whole time, right? They done took the bullets out. They learn how to do all that because you been gone for 4 hours. But when you come in, the gun just looking at you, ain't a bullet in that bitch. You turn into a puss ass nigga when she doing it. She like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. And you like, baby, baby, baby,
Look,
baby,
bro. This.
baby.
Hey, watch this. This how it's set up, bro. So you come on in the house. She sitting on the couch. The gun sitting on the table. You hear me? She like, come on, let's have a seat beside me.
Yeah.
And you like, I ain't coming. And then she pick up that thing and say, have a seat beside me. We got some things we need to talk about. You hear me?
And listen, y'all know a true story, because she didn't say pick up the gun. She say
You put the thumbs up on the
when
video.
you pick that thing up,
Yeah.
you really gotta know what's going on when you say, well, you got that, where that thing at? Well, give me that. Yeah, you ain't gotta say no
Yeah.
gun, no
Uh-uh.
pistol. She said
That
when that
thing,
thing
baby.
sitting right there, oh yeah,
So, cuz, let me ask you a question. Did you hear about? Do you be watching the stuff with Dirt?
yeah, yeah. You talking about Lil Durk? What did
You
shit
heard
happen
about
in
that?
Atlanta?
Somebody went in and you heard that somebody tried to go in his house. Him and India had them bust.
Yeah, they were shooting back. Yeah.
So, what you think about that? Having a chick like India?
No, shit. India was the only one shooting. Dirt wasn't shooting shit. He was watching the cameras. I think you got to have a woman that knows how to listen. Every gun in my house is not is in my wife's name because I'm a felon. So she got to know how to do it.
But
I'm
what
a,
I'm
I,
saying, do you think he trained her for that day? Think about it. All
no,
these years.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah. With the lifestyle they live, 100%.
But
Yeah,
do you commend him for basically, you know how some people say they live in this lifestyle, but they get comfortable.
yeah.
But out of all these years, he wasn't comfortable because it was by the bed.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, not it's but I'm saying because especially the way that they live it.
Right.
Everybody around you getting dying, your brother, King Von, everybody that's associated with you, of course, of course, of course. I
I'm
can't
gonna tell you
listen,
something.
if you didn't have that woman, the shit might have been a whole different way. If you had a
Right.
woman that was just
No
there,
sure.
that looked pretty, that just you know what I mean, just for and she wasn't by if somebody come in here, like, listen, I promise to God, my wife knows I show up. Listen, the gun here, the gun there. You put it here, you do that, cock it back. I ain't gonna leave nothing in no chambers or nothing because we have kids, right? But I'm gonna
Right.
show her how you do it quickly, boom, boom, and you figure it out because she's a woman, and as women, y'all gonna protect y'all seeds at any cost.
Right.
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 If you got a gun, a knife, or anything, right? But if somebody come in your home while you here and I'm not here, we
But
need to.
whatever it made them back down. They couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah,
And I
Yeah.
mean,
they did
What's up,
enough
Miss
to get them
Carmel?
people off of them. Yes, yes.
They did enough
Right.
to they felt like they had to come on. They had to back on up, but
Yeah,
they came
yeah.
through. But they said they came
But
through
how do
the
you
woods.
feel about it
Listen,
though,
cause
bro?
they said they came through the woods. They wanted his ass dead.
Exactly in Georgia, bro. That's why I say
They
I
went
think
through the woods. They
it
wanted
was
him
some
dead.
inside shit to me. It was some people
Hmm.
that fuck with dirt that
Yeah.
did that. That's how I
But
feel. Because you can't your GPS will never take you through the woods.
right.
Facts.
But there had to be somebody who just wanted him just that bad because he lived
Yeah,
in a
but
gated
somebody that done
community.
been around him though. Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody that's
they
been.
said it was OTF, like somebody in this little gang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had to be. It had to be.
Yeah, for sure.
It had to be. Tell me this: how y'all feel about hold on real quick. Miss Carmel, hit the link. I ain't heard from you in a long time. Hit the link. But I'm gonna ask y'all a question though about something that's recently, and this shit been going on like 3 or 4 days. And I don't think it's that serious. Cause we was talking about it just last night or the first night you came on about the baby, the baby and the controversy about the shit he said at his show.
Yeah, what did he say? You got to put me on the speed of that.
Okay, let me play it. Let me play the little clip.
All right.
Because you know what I'm talking about, cuz?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I was gonna comment. I was gonna let everybody say their opinion, and then I
Yeah,
was gonna
you
say.
gonna say so, but I'm saying you. So that's what I'm saying. I wanted to play the clip for whoever
Mhm.
did it because the shit didn't bother me. I'm biased, but I ain't. You know, I ain't out here like nobody is better than nobody. I don't care about that point about it. But this shit been going on for like 3 days, and I'm gonna break it down and tell y'all why I feel like what's happening with the baby, why the shit is happening. Is because of I'm gonna say that. Just let me play the little clip with them though. Real quick. So on yeah, so Don P, you ain't heard nothing about it?
Nah, man, I'm out of the loop on
No, I
everything,
got
man.
you. But yeah, that shit been everywhere though. Like I watch
uh,
Breakfast Club every day. So that's what I'm gonna play is off Breakfast Club. I watch it every day. So
I bet.
I fuck with them. So they been every like last 3 days, they've been playing that shit. So I'm gonna play it real quick. Hold on. I think this the hold on. Tell me, y'all can hear that?
I'm on here with Jay.
Y'all can hear that?
Okay, I can't come to the music. I'm on the.
Can you hear that, Don P?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right. You can hear it clear though?
I can hear it clear.
All right. So watch. This is the clip right here. Listen. Listen. All right. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I barely heard them talking. What was they
Okay,
saying?
so basically what he said, right? You know, like when somebody at a concert, bro, when they, when they might another song may come up and they say, they just like they trying to pump the crowd up, right? You heard me?
Nah, you was breaking up. Say that one more time, homie.
I'm saying, can you hear me or am I breaking up?
Yeah, you was breaking up, but you sound clear now.
I'm good now. Yeah, so I'm saying basically, you ever been at a concert and you might have to do a song and the next song and then it might stop and you just trying to get the crowd pumped up. You like ladies, if you
Right,
got good coochie, put your phone out. Fellas, if you got money, put your whatever, right? So he
right,
was
right.
he was pumping the crowd up. So what he said was what's the controversial shit is that he was like uh if you got HIV or AIDS, if you don't have HIV or AIDS, put your phone out. Okay. He said that he was like, if you got good coochie, women, if you got good coochie and it smell like water. No, he said if your coochie smell like water, put your phone out. He said, if you ain't out in the parking lot, if you ain't out in the parking lot sucking dick, put your phone out. His homie was like, yeah, it's a lot of suspect ass niggas out here. So from that comment, all the LGBT, everybody done, He done got kicked. He had a clothing brand. They done dropped him, but it was all because of the comment about him saying, "If you ain't a man outside sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phone."
Man,
Yeah,
yo,
literally, bro. This shit been going on for 3 days.
you know what's crazy? Because Fat Joe, he said something about this, man. And again, I want to make it clear that we're not bashing, our
Not at
gay
all.
brothers and
Not at all.
sisters, not at all. But Fat Joe alluded to this. Oh, somebody calling me. Hold
Oh,
on, let me
okay.
reject this
No,
call. But Fat Joe alluded to this. He said, "Yo, it's a gay mafia," meaning that the
100%.
LGBT is running the industry, so to speak. You know
100%.
what I mean? And the stuff that we,
They're not running the world, bro.
yeah, yeah, they running it. You can't even say you could
You
say the
can't say
word.
faggot,
You can't
punk,
say I was gonna say the
none
F
of it.
word, but you came out and said
No, nigga, I just said it,
it.
nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Faggot,
You-
punk, sissy,
yeah, you can't say none of that nowadays.
bull dagger. See, they don't know. They don't know
Yeah,
this shit been existed. Back in the days when my mom and them era, they called them bull daggers and sissies.
right.
Right? You if you was a man, you was a sissy, and you back then if you was a woman, you was a bull dagger, right? So
Mm.
it's okay. But now the shit is so sensitive, but it's really not, bro. So the thing is, tell you how the devil working, right? So they saying don't say this because it's offensive, but they promoting it every single day, bro. So you like, oh, I can't say nothing. That means we can keep on doing what we got to do because nobody. If you say it, we gonna cancel it. If you do this, we gonna. Man, how the fuck, bro? Man, you kiss my ass, man. That ain't it, bro. And
Nah,
I ain't judging none of them, bro. Like I say, my sister, my youngest sister, bro, wants to be my brother, bro. And I love she's still my little sister. When she cry like a girl. She might dress like a man, but I don't know how you dress like a man. You just put on clothes, right? Right? You just put on clothes. You might put on something that's sport wear, whatever, but that don't change. That's my little sister, bro. That shit would never change to me. I don't give a fuck, right? Unless you go and say you finna go get a sex change and all that, then it may be an Amber Alert out, but that's another story. You know what I mean? Somebody be fucking missing, talking about you gonna go get it, all that, right? But I'm a realist, bro. I ain't tripping. I love everybody, but I'm saying you can't promote that shit on everybody though, bro. You can't. And then as soon as somebody say something, then you're a counselor. You're this. Boosie was saying something about Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, bro. I happened to literally, there was a video came up, on YouTube, and just in the little video thing, bro, it was like naked men, bro. They dicks blurred out, bro. Future and Jack Harlow, bro. And this is on YouTube, bro. Like literally, bro. So YouTube will not let me play Mo3 music without being copyrighted. But you'll let a bunch of niggas butt naked and his kids up here. No, I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm
no,
keeping
that's
it
real
real.
though.
Like literally, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro. That you telling me, bro, it's a bunch of butt naked grown ass men, bro. That they naked, but they just got the little, the little blur shit on they pride that part right there, but they butt naked, bro. And you telling me, bro, that this is right, this is cool, because, bro, no, bro, no, bro, no. No, bro. And you say you can't say nothing about that, man. You can kiss my. You know what? This might not be the right time to say kiss my ass, but man, you can kiss my ass, man.
You,
Listen
you
to
know,
me. That ain't it,
hmm
bro.
yeah, my
Right? You
baby
can't
mother,
force that shit on people, bro.
you
Cause
can.
whatever you do is what you do, bro. I ain't tripping, but when you try to make somebody, or if I say something about it, then you counsel him. Every day they make a different letter to this shit, bro. They make a bro. And one thing I tell people, right? The LGBT plus whatever, it's a community. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they call it.
So okay, so listen. I want y'all to understand how you know that that this is like I done heard people say they was born gay, they was bro, you can't be born. You can be born blind. You can be born with
Crippled,
one leg. You can be
crippled.
born with no. You can't hear. You can be born with a lot of different things. You can't be born gay, bro. That is a sexual preference that you decide to do. You can't be born. You can be born and you can't see because that's out of your hands, right? You can be born and have a short arm and a short leg, whatever, right? But you can't be born, right? So the LGBT community, it's just like when y'all ride by and you see a bunch of woods. And 2 years later, you come back in that area, you ain't been there in a long time, and you say, damn, how all this shit got built that quick, whatever, right?
Right.
And it's gonna say on the thing, whatever that subdivision is, it's gonna be Woodgate's community. What it was created, it was built. The shit didn't exist. You had to tear down a lot of shit. You had to tear down a bunch of trees, make a foundation to build this shit, and somebody had to be there to promote it. That's the only way you're gonna find out. You're gonna find this certain thing that you're looking for, bro. Right? So you can't, bro. It's nowhere near as fair that you can. You can be mad at people. You say, well, y'all shouldn't talk about it, but they shouldn't force it on you either, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right?
That's
If
a
you turn on
fact.
your TV, bro, that shit is right there, bro. So you
Yeah.
telling me I gotta make sure my kids ain't that shit ain't cool, bro.
You know
As
we
soon as
we
you say it, they want to cancel you, bro.
we talked about that too at another show, man. We talked about that. I think we argued about that a little, but
Yeah, we
it can't.
did. We did.
It,
Yeah.
hmm
No, I want to make a comment.
Go ahead, cuz.
My daughter on there talking about some kids be sus and they wind up being that later on, just pretty much saying that some kids be already like that. But this is the thing.
No.
This is the thing. This is my daughter. So this is the
Yeah,
thing.
my little cuz.
Because she's gay. You know what I'm saying? So she's
Yeah.
always been very opinionated and whatever. And my cousin, his sister and her, they were on the same age group or whatever. But this is what I feel. Back in the day, you didn't really see that like that. It seems like what they're trying to do is make the kids, trying to persuade the kids to
yeah.
this lifestyle. Like that's what it's more
Yup.
so like.
100%, bro.
Yup. One
So
hundred.
if you go to school with this shit, you keep seeing this shit
Yeah.
plastered all over the TVs, this and the
What the
third.
teachers promote. You feel me?
Right. This
Like,
will this will
yup.
damn near put idea in a child head at a young age
Right.
when they feel like this shit is really okay, but it's not. And the
Right.
thing
And
about it is, white people don't do that. You don't see white people doing all that. They promoting this shit from the black community because they really
100%.
that's
they're
a
trying to have
fact.
it. They're trying to have it in the fact that before you think about it, when we go certain places and this and the third, go to parades, this stuff that like, come on, they taking over.
Listen, the
It's the
biggest
spirit.
parade is here in Atlanta where it's all black people. The
But it's the
biggest
spirit
parade for
because
that gay pride. And
this is
look
the
and listen,
thing.
I'm not against that shit, but I'm saying I'm not for it either. So no matter what, you can't force somebody. And I just don't believe you was born. You can't be born that way. You make
This
that
is the thing.
decision.
This is the problem that I have. This is the problem that I have. Everybody is not like that, and then if you say something about it, they trying to make it, you like trying to twist it like you a homophobic because you don't me and my daughter had debates about this where it was a guy from Florida, from our little town, and he was young and he was trying to talk to other little boys, but he proclaimed to be gay. I mean, he can proclaim to be straight, but he trying to talk to other boys on the low. So me and my brother so my daughter say, well, how could he want to come out because people keep exposing him? But at the end of the day, you're exposing yourself because you're doing shit that you're not proud of. You understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So at the end of the day, how you want to commit suicide? She's saying this why people commit suicide and this why people ain't accepted. And you don't have to be. And what Lil Nas X was basically saying was, back in the day, people had to hide it and come out later on. And he just saying people mad, but it ain't about that. People mad. That's just like I could be married. You married because you have sex with your wife. Do that mean you come to the awards and get up there and damn near put on a whole performance as your wife doing you and you doing her, what y'all do in the bedroom?
Not at all.
Right.
Not
So
at
it's
all.
like y'all trying to convince people
Yeah,
and persuade
yeah,
people that this shit is cool. And
exactly.
that's just what it's all
Yeah.
about. And then nobody can't say nothing about it because y'all want to gang up. But
Yeah, you say that yeah,
yeah,
that
but I'm with the baby. I'm with the baby. Just like people, just
me
like
too.
racist people can get up there
Yeah,
and say all type of fucked up shit out their mouth
yeah,
and say all type of shit they want to do and say how black people this and say all type of racist comments and know nothing happened. Why when it comes to a black person, everybody trying to cancel the person, this, that, and the third. The man already rich. It don't matter. Y'all can't cancel everything. You know what I'm saying? And Boosie, I get that too. We raising black young men. We raising black young men and they just being used by the enemy and don't even know it because it ain't even about just the gay shit. You up there promoting devil shoes and not only is you supposed to be gay, you sit up here around the devil and all this. So you know
yeah.
this is all demonic.
But the
This
thing
all
is, though, they
Yeah,
are
it's
listen, right?
propaganda for sure.
YouTube, spot all these champ. They allowing this shit to be uploaded, right? You gotta. It's certain things you have to do to upload a video, bro. So, and they got all these guidelines. They got this, you can't have this, you can't do this. If it's sexual, it's not allowed. But bro, you telling me, bro, it's butt naked men on the site, on YouTube, bro, that kids can actually see this shit, bro. They naked and got just that little bit of part that's you can, bro, that is, and this is on YouTube, right? But if you come on here saying nigga this and fuck that and that, I'm standing for this and bro, you can be deleted, bro. But you telling me that this person can put this shit up, bro, and these people are naked, bro, naked, man,
mm-hmm.
You,
literally, bro,
you know
naked,
what
bro,
though?
bro,
What
and you that shit is fucked up, bro.
My daughter said on TikTok and all.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm
what
saying. That shit
you
is
know what's
fucked
crazy?
up, bro.
And I'm glad y'all brought that up because even with TikTok, man, like this be on my feeds all the time. Like when they be doing them sexual challenges,
Shit
nine
is
times out of ten, it be like little girls, it be minors, and
bro, we fucked
I'm
up, bro.
thinking to myself like, at the end of the day, like we not controlling our own platforms. You feel me? Like we
That's the
not
issue,
controlling it.
bro. Yes, we going and
You
you
see?
following behind these people rules, bro. That's why I always said, bro. I never, bro. When I got it, I was like, you know what, bro? We can. I'm explaining to y'all, right? Everybody on here right now, right? So
Mm-hmm.
YouTube do have guidelines, right? They say you can't play this, you can't do this, you can't do that, right? But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, they still allow certain shit that's allowed, right? If you a big time industry rapper, whatever, whatever, it's allowed because of that company is going to pay to make sure this can be put out, right? But you got people like us that can't afford to put out certain things. They're paying, they got partnerships with YouTube to allow to have naked men, bro, on a bro, like that shit. Like it's bothering me to even keep talking about that shit, bro. That shit really fucking with me, bro. Because I actually watched just a few seconds. I'm like, bro, it's no way that this is allowed on YouTube when you got these kids channels and mostly kids watching this and like, bro, do YouTube really care, bro? Do they care? No, bro. They care about whoever gonna pay them the most. They promote whatever they're gonna promote. But if you say something wrong, if you do something wrong, they can delete you. But you telling me, bro, it's 5 or 6 black men butt naked on a screen, bro.
Trying
Dancing,
to
they
trying to
promote.
emasculate us, bro. They trying to kill the warrior class, bro. You feel me? Like they trying
Shit
to kill somebody
fucked up.
like like me, you,
Shit fucked up.
anybody who speak on some real man shit.
They're really trying to stop reproduction in the black
100%.
community.
Yeah,
100%.
They're trying to stop
They're trying to
reproduction
kill
in the
our
black
race off. That's
community
why I said this is
because
really
if a
big
lot of the
extinct.
men gay, if a
Yeah,
lot of the men gay,
yeah,
that's gonna stop
yeah.
them from having babies
Kids, yeah, yeah,
and this stuff like that. And so at the end of the day, black community have the most abortions as well.
yeah.
And so
and
at the end of the day, they really try. We're gonna wipe our own species out
Exactly. We'll
and
be,
not even
yeah.
really understand the whole big thing about it. Because, like I say, they're not pushing this with the white community.
They're
You
not.
don't you see no white, you see the white people, they not using them to
And
get up
if
there
you
and do that
do it, you want they don't
because
hear like Elton John been gay for 30 years and he's fucking super rich. But you not hearing nobody going at him because they understand that's what he is. But
but
over here,
but this is the thing though. Do you see Justin Timberlake or what I'm gonna say is who is a popping young white artist that's younger right now? Who
shit,
I don't
is?
that
know.
you
The only one in and out is
it's
Justin Bieber.
many of them, but we won't know it.
But what I'm saying is they gonna tell them
No, but we won't know it though, right? Because they're not gonna promote. They're not putting that out like that. But over here
exactly because
on
that
our
what I'm
end,
saying. They're
that's the
trying
only way you're gonna get on is by promoting it.
right, but what I'm saying is they're specifically targeting a certain
Us,
area, and it's
yes,
a
I'm
black
with you, cuz
community.
100%.
Because there's a lot of little white kids around here gay, but you don't see them
Yeah,
all at the MTV.
yeah.
What's the little awards?
Oh
The little
no.
the VH1 award. What's the little sort? What's the little awards for the little the little teen
I know
or
you got
just
the
the little white people and stuff? You don't see
Nickelodeon
them at that.
awards.
You don't see them at the awards. Ryan
Yeah,
Devils and all that. You don't
yeah,
see that.
yeah. No, they not. No, not at all. Not at all.
You know what's crazy though? And this is how I know for a fact it's an agenda for our kids. Cause y'all know Billy Porter, the dude who
Who?
was dressing. I think his name was Billy Porter. He was dressing with in dresses and skirts at the one of the award shows. Right? They put him on Sesame Street. Little Nas X, the way he was dressing or whatever, they put him on Sesame Street. Sesame Street is targeted for a young audience, and the fact that they targeting the kids, it's like us as adults, we know what's up. You know, we talk about it, we know what's up. But at the end of the day, man, that's why I told you, Rossi, like I'm trying to get to a place where you at to where I'm with my kids the majority of the day. Like we got to get to a point to where we homeschooling our kids
Exactly.
because we can't trust the teachers to
Exactly.
be on. You know what I mean? Like they
Exactly.
promoting that same shit. You feel me? They
Exactly.
promoting the same stuff,
Exactly.
and this is to my brothers and sisters who's gay. Like, yo, be you. You know what I mean? Be you. All I ask is that you don't influence the kids and let them know that
Exactly.
it's a trend or something. You
Whatever
feel
you
me?
are, just be you, but you don't
Yeah,
have to
be you.
promote that shit
You
like
know
that.
what I mean?
Ain't
And as
nobody
far as
promoting black
and
love and it's Black
right,
Lives Matter, but ain't nobody promoting black wives matter, black husband matter, black
right.
kids matter. They saying Black Lives Matter.
That's
Man,
that's a fact, and we got
straight
to
up,
stop
bro.
this. We got to stop this whole narrative of the
And
black
look, cuz you
community
right. Look, cuz you
being
right.
homophobic because that we far from homophobic. Every one of us got a gay
Yeah.
person in our family,
Yeah,
and
like
we
they were
still
saying
treat
that
them like
shit
they
don't
family.
bother you when you
That
force
don't
that
bother
shit
us.
on people, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, don't
Why you
hide
gonna
who you
not
are.
let my 6-year-old be a child?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let her be.
Exactly.
And then how you
Exactly.
then they upset like that. I just want to watch this. No, you ain't watching. I gotta make sure everything you watching makes sense, bro.
Right.
Because eventually you got this when you have to just start your own fucking TV show so your kids and shit understand that this is what it is. Like that shit ain't fair. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The world right now, it ain't fair, bro. That you ain't let these kids be kids. You talking about that this age from Dwayne Wade
You say you don't
to
come with me.
this and that, bro. I love all my people, bro.
Hmm.
But with Dwayne Wade, bro,
Dwayne Wade tripping,
he
man.
he 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 got a he's a big issue in this problem too, bro, because
Okay,
he
Bird.
went through all that promoting his 12, 11-year-old child saying they can
They
be
want
no, bro. At that, Keisha, at 11 or 12, how much force we had in the house?
what you
Nothing.
said?
Nothing.
What you said,
No,
Jay?
I say at 11 or 12 when we was coming up under our mother's house, how much what we could say and what we could do that matter. And they care about what the fuck we thought about it, about anything.
They it was we really did couldn't say much or do
Yeah,
much.
shit. No.
We did what we was told.
Exactly. And the grown people in the living room, take your ass in the room.
Yeah,
Damn right.
That's a fact.
that's Nay, Jay.
Damn right.
Yeah, yeah, cuz straight up, bro. Straight up,
That's
bro.
a
But
fact.
now that shit is totally different now, bro.
I gotta get
But it's
this.
only different because of
Everybody.
the parents that allowing it though. I don't allow that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm the old
Yeah, cause
school
I
ass
don't have to
nigga.
defend myself. I don't had to tell people that
Yeah,
asked me
I don't
before.
care. I
People
don't
don't ask
care.
me before, cause cause I got little kids. I got a 7-year-old
Yeah,
son and a 9-year-old daughter, and
yeah.
people don't ask me why you be so. My son got a P5. I have to be on top of him on YouTube, what he
Right.
watching, what my daughter watching.
Yeah.
Oh, you on the game too much? I'm busting in the room. Let me see
Yeah.
the YouTube. But for real, because it's all type of wicked shit that's on there, bro. That they
Right.
targeting these kids, and you
And
have to
that
be on
fucking
top of your
Fortnite,
kids.
bro. That Fortnite. Your bitch can't tell me Fortnite ain't subliminal.
Yeah,
Cause they own that shit. My kids, I have to make them get off. My son get on Fortnite. This bitch turning to somebody else. He go to talking funny.
yeah. Mhm.
Hey, y'all,
Chris,
that's my other cousin, Shaquan.
no, I'm dead serious, bro. I be like, bro,
No,
calm
I
down.
already know. I already
Chance
know.
be breathing hard. Hold on, man. Chill
Yeah,
out.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, the little kids be on there saying little gay shit, all type of little shit. Like,
Yeah,
that
bro.
don't
You know
even
I
what's
be
up,
right
and
on
and
them
they
dudes.
desensitized to it too. They desensitized to it. Like I
yeah.
got my baby mother's younger brother, whatever. Like he got a friend who's bisexual,
This is cool.
and
Okay.
he had no problem telling me that, and I'm like, bro, when I was growing up, like, what I mean? It's not that I'm a hate on you if you bisexual, but like, nah, like that's I'm gonna stick with my own G. You know what I mean? Like, what we gonna talk about? You better not talk about you with another dude, not with me. You feel me? So
Mhm.
as far as like that whole gay conversation goes, man, like I said, be you, but just don't force it on our kids, man. That's all I care about. And we gotta check these politics as well, because if you look at what Biden and that whole Democratic organization is doing, they valuing the LGBT and the immigrants over us as black people.
So
You feel me? And we vote for them the most.
this is why I was disappointed in Obama, because really it ain't that they agree with this shit. They just want to do what everybody want. Like Obama, the one who signed the gay rights. He the first person that signed the gay rights and all that. But you just did that because you want to be liked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying. That's a fact.
He did
That's
that
a
because he
fact.
just wanted
I
to be
agree with
liked.
you. Mm-hmm.
And so that's
Mm-hmm.
why people say what they want to say about Trump. But I like Trump because Trump ain't no pushover, and Trump is not doing what everybody want him to do. Trump is like the white guy who just says what he wants to say. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And
he did one thing that was very prolific. He stayed loyal to his base. He told his base, "This is what I'm gonna do," and he did it. He
and
did
he
it.
also, when the
You know what I
COVID,
mean?
this is the thing, when the COVID was out, Trump the one who was standing for the churches and all that. How certain stuff was open, but the churches were shut down. Trump said something about that the churches is not getting respected and this and the third. So a lot of people didn't like Trump, but I liked the Trump because at the end of the day, Trump, it was certain stuff that he stood for. And people didn't see that because they were so busy trying to cancel him, thinking that he was prejudiced and this and that. I don't feel like Trump prejudiced. I just feel like Trump just say whatever the hell he want to say and
No, I
do
think
whatever.
I would say this about Trump. I think Trump is the devil who's honest, and Biden's the devil who lies. I'll take the honest devil any day. And
So
you
you
gonna
don't
look,
think? Yeah, what you say? So what would you have, Joe Biden or Trump?
I would take Trump, and this is
Right,
why.
right, okay.
Let me give you a reason why I would take Trump. With Trump, all you got to deal with is just white supremacy. That's it. With Trump, and the reason why I say that is because he was hell bent on looking out for self. And when I say self, I mean America first. He wasn't with all that immigration type stuff. He wasn't with all the LGBT stuff. He was all about self, like him and his base. Now he did like bring black Americans into the conversation, entertain the idea, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that Trump is not racist. Like I believe he is, but with him, you only got to deal with what we've been dealing with forever. With Biden and Kamala Harris, we got to deal with white supremacists. We got to deal with other immigrant groups. We got to deal with the whole propaganda, how they talking about we attacking Asians, and that's not really the case. But that's the propaganda that's coming through. We got to deal with all of that under that administration. They trying to make it to the point to where by the time it's time to vote again, our vote really wouldn't count. They're giving immigrants the right to vote illegally, so that they could be the Democrats' major voting base.
Yeah, I
Black
don't
people
believe
for
in
the
double
longest,
standards.
black people for the longest, the rock that kept the Democrats at least on the even playing field with the Republicans. But now that we see that the jig is up, they don't need us no more. They got immigrants, they got
I didn't
Asians, they
believe
got
it.
the
I
Hispanics.
didn't believe in Jesus, bro. I believe in Jesus. Fuck the president. I don't care
Yeah,
about
I don't. What I'm
none
saying
of
is,
them. I could care less. That
I
shit
don't
don't
think
make
that Trump
sense.
is racist. I think that Trump just says and does what the fuck he want to do,
Yeah,
and
I
says what
believe.
he want to
You're
say.
right. Trump ain't racist, but
I agree. Okay, I can
Trump
give you
is
that.
prejudice though. It's a difference. You could be racist is like I just hate that race. No, prejudice means I don't fuck with some of y'all black people. It's a
But
difference. You
some
can
of them
be
he do
racist.
though.
You can be racist and you can prejudice. He's prejudice as fuck. Trump is prejudice, 100%. He's not. He
No,
might
this
not
the
be
thing. This
racist,
the thing. This the thing too.
but he damn sure
Trump done
prejudice.
had too many black people up in the White House that Trump basically, when you really racist like that, you're not gonna pretend for a bitch. Like when a bitch really racist, they really don't fuck with black people.
That's what I
Like
just
they're not.
said. Because he's
Yeah,
not
so they're not gonna
racist.
pretend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not gonna allow them pretend because they really racist. So that's why I said he done had too many black people like Kodak. You see
yeah. To
Kodak,
be
Kodak,
racist though.
see
Yeah.
Kodak mess with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Kodak
I
like,
mess with a nigga get me out of jail too. One hundred
but at the
percent.
same time, you got listen, Jason. You got some people that they don't give a damn what's going on. They ain't finna get no nigga out. They ain't finna try to.
But nah, if you try to you do it again, that's why I didn't say because
No, he was finna. No,
he's
he
not
was finna get out the
racist though.
chair.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
not
finna get out the
racist.
chair. He did that. You
He
got people who went. They wouldn't dare sign shit for a nigga. Period.
I
They
got you
wouldn't give
though,
a damn what's going on.
but as a
Mhm.
president, is anybody in any league is a percentage of what you have to do for black any position, high position you in, it's a certain number that you have to. Like it don't matter. Like so, I didn't say he's not racist. He's prejudiced. It's a difference. Racist mean I just don't fuck with your race at all. Then prejudice mean I fuck with some of you niggas. Some of you niggas I just don't. I got Kodak out. That's just for me to get some of the rap groups and.
But you have to say what we have to say that about us too. Cause see, to
No,
be
I'm
honest,
100%. I'm
I'm
not
not.
racist. I'm prejudiced as fuck. Yeah, I'm not racist.
so
Yeah,
I stayed at Panera's Park
let me ask
way
y'all
back
something.
then. I stayed at Panera's Park in the 90s. I'm damn sure president.
Do y'all think we
They
deserve
give a fuck
reparations?
about us, man.
Y'all think we deserve reparations?
Yeah, but is you gonna ever get it?
You said
No.
what?
I say, yeah, I think we deserve the whole world. I think we deserve everything I think reparations is just a word that they saying that you niggas is begging for some money, man.
Oh no,
That's
hell
it.
no.
No, I'm saying to them,
Nah, I feel
that's
you.
what that's just how they look at it. But they're like, we give y'all food stamps, we give y'all public housing, we get bro, that it'll never happen, bro. It just won't happen, bro.
And I like when people use that narrative. Not you per se, but
No,
when
yeah,
white folks
yeah.
debate, they'll be like, y'all on food stamps, and I'll be like, well, shit. If you looking at raw numbers, it's more white folks on food stamps than
No,
anybody.
you 100% right,
You feel
bro.
me?
But
So
but they promote us with the food stamp. They always
that's a
look like
fact.
it always look like we the only one got the food stamp. You're right.
That's a fact.
You're right.
That's
There's
a whole
more
fact right
white
there.
people, but they promote it like the black people the only one use the food stamps. That's what I'm saying. Only way we ever get anything back, bro, is we take it back. We have to take that shit back. Ain't nobody gonna
Hey,
give us shit, bro.
and we not gonna be afraid to do it. You right. You right
Ain't
about
nobody
that,
giving
man.
us a fucking thing. We gonna
You right
keep
about
waiting.
that.
Our kids instead of to my we gonna get reparations. Man, no, bro. The best thing, the closest thing to reparation was the little stimulus checks that they were giving out. That's the
you,
closest you ever get to money
you
from the
know
government.
who dropped the ball though when it came to that whole thing. The closest we got was the civil rights, but they dropped the ball by classifying everybody as minorities. If you look at back in the '60s or whatever, the only people who was getting their ass whooped during the marches was us. Us as black folks, we was getting our asses whooped, but when it came time to give the benefits out to everybody, all the minorities got the benefits. And who's the minorities? It's not just black people. You got the Asians, you got the Hispanics, you got
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, the
You feel me?
Mexicans. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's not. I'm not hating on any
But
other group.
they never promote none of that, bro. It's always gonna
Uh,
be us though. We
yeah,
always the front runner for everything that's not good.
I need
yeah,
Everything
you.
that would never be great. We always the front runner. And
You
we only
close?
good at
that's
sports.
a
You
fact.
close?
We only good at sports. We only good at
I
running
need
fast,
you.
jumping high. That's just how they betray us, bro. Right? In the criminals, right? You
Huh?
got more white people in jail than you got black.
Mom.
But they never
In the
gonna
car.
promote that, right? They gonna always show us it's always us.
What can you
We
do?
always get the harshest time for like you can go steal $30 million from somebody through a white collar crime and get 3 years in probation. But
Yeah,
you can sell some dope. Well, they say the street value worth 40,000,
All
and
right.
it's
I ain't
probably
say
only
no.
worth 10,000, but you get 30
All
years in
right.
prison. You know, it's never been an equal playing field, bro.
nah, never. It's never been. It's
And
never
so
been.
that's why when we work so hard to just get what we can get, but until we understand, all we got to do is just come together ourselves, bro. Us, bro. You can never have an NBA. NBA will not exist if all those people they stop going
Oh,
for
she might have to mute her mic.
those. My mic is going out.
What you say?
You said my mic going out, bro.
Oh no, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I thought Don said my mic was going.
Oh, nah. I think I heard. What's your name?
Wait. Oh, cuz he talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cherie.
That they going
Cherie. Okay,
get
all
rubber.
right. It's nice to meet you, Cherie.
Nice to meet you too.
But yeah, I heard a lot of like riffraff and like in the background, and I was
Oh
hearing a
Oh
lot
yeah, I
my
of
think
bad.
that was
KC.
because she
I
was
was
getting out of the car
moving.
or something. Let you
Yeah,
Yeah, I was moving around and the last time last night when I put it on mute, I couldn't get it back off, so I was scared to
oh,
put it on
okay.
mute. I'm doing
Oh, I
something.
feel you. Say less.
what I'm saying though, right? As us as black, right? Just say that everybody in the NBA, say fuck the NBA. We finna start our own league, bro. I'm talking about
LeVar Ball was on that.
yeah, I'm talking about fuck them. Y'all can have that, bro. What do you think? The cameras, the TV shows, ESPN, everything gonna follow them, bro. But the thing is, as black people, we don't trust in we don't give ourselves that much credit. We let somebody else tell us what we can and what we can't do, and I'm gonna pay you this amount. But bro, if they just stop that shit, bro, LeBron say, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make a Black Lives Matter league. Just strictly us, NBA players, whatever, bro. The cameras is gonna follow us, bro.
Yeah, I,
They are,
I I
bro.
believe that. So you basically talking about everybody just being on code and codified. You know what I mean?
Just
Everybody being on
yeah,
one accord with
sticking
one
together.
another.
Yes, bro. Yes,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I believe in that 100%. Group economics, being codified with one another. You know what I mean? And I'm proud to hear not just you talk about that, but us having that discussion. Like that's important because that's what fights the whole, what we call the gay agenda and all of that. Like, and when I say gay agenda, again, I gotta preface by saying that it's an agenda by the dominant society to attack our children. You know what I mean? We're not trying to tell y'all, oh, y'all need to be straight. Nah, like
Nah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? We just letting it be known that y'all targeting our
Whatever you
kids.
doing, don't try to put that shit on everybody else.
Yeah, that's all.
But that's what you
That's all.
do it. But when
But
LeVar Ball was talking, exactly. Lynn T, you 100% right. That's a great example.
that's
LeVar
a fact.
Ball that started, bro, and they bashed that man. And that's a great Lynn T. You awesome. You awesome,
Yeah,
Lynn
Lynn
T.
T been on point with the
Salute
comments.
to you, Lynn T. You awesome, bro. That's
She been on
exactly
point.
right, bro. LeVar Ball, bro. Like, bro, do you understand, bro? They people just said, fuck them people. They say, listen, we making hours, bro, because The NBA is made up of 90% blacks. The other 10 is the owners and the coaches, right?
Hmm.
That's it, bro. The people running up and down that court, bro, that makes the people come. Don't know, ain't nobody ever came to the arena talking about I want to see the coach. You never
That's a
heard
fact.
nobody say, man, I'm going to watch the game tonight to see coach. What's it called? Hell no.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Straight up,
Yo,
I want to see owner this. No, bro. But
I
but but we don't trust ourselves enough, right? You don't fuck it, you don't believe in yourself enough to say, you know what? Bro, we can do this shit on our own, bro.
you
Fuck them
remember
contracts. It's a breach of contract. You can't take something that okay, you're gonna take all my money, but I guarantee all the cameras, everything gonna follow us, bro. It's just up to us to make these decisions and say, man, fuck that
oh
shit, man.
yeah, that's a fact, man. And what you're doing right now, man, like as far as all of us or whatever having these conversations, man, like that's where it counts, man. So like,
Facts.
so if everybody's putting their money together
Mhm.
to finance what you got going on, what I got going on, whatever, just practicing group economics,
Yeah.
like how other cultures do it, then you
Fact.
can't be canceled. You can't be
Fact.
canceled if you're being funded by the black dollar.
Fact.
That's all it's about. It's
Fact.
about the black dollar. If we can circulate the black dollar amongst each other,
Fact.
nobody can't cancel us. You
Can't
can't
do
cancel us.
nothing, bro.
You can't
Can't do
fire me.
nothing,
You
bro.
They
can't do
really
nothing
can't
with us.
cancel. They really can't cancel nobody now. They ain't really canceling nobody. They might make you lose a few dollars, but they ain't canceling nobody now. Really.
I mean, like, all right. So, for instance, like on the Breakfast Club, you know what I mean? Like, if
They're
if
not
if
canceling
Charlemagne or
nobody.
Envy, you know what I mean? If they say something crazy, too crazy or whatever, they could fire them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They could
yeah,
take away
But
the
fact,
they're not.
fact,
But
endorsement.
they're not. But they're not canceling nobody. Them people already rich. They already where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not really
but
canceling
but
nobody.
See,
but cuz
I,
are they
I
really are they really that rich? Cuz you got to remember now,
you gotta think
this
about
No,
the
what I'm
lifestyles
saying
this
they
is
live
they're
in.
all came
already
from
where they want to
COVID though.
be.
But listen, cuz it was a year that everybody was on the same level. COVID just left,
If
so
everybody
a
was
lot
on
of
the
people
same
lost a
level,
lot of things during COVID. Everybody when COVID hit, everybody ended up being on the same playing field.
listen, no. If everybody was on the same level, it's
Hmm.
because people chose to be on the same level.
Uh,
Okay.
I, I would.
Because
Nah, I
My
don't agree.
bad. My bad. Go ahead, Sharif.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Cause not during the COVID, cause
no,
when
I agree
COVID hit,
because guess what? I'm gonna say
everybody
it like
was.
this. No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I wasn't even on the same level with people because guess what? You have people who save their money, who do what they supposed to do with their money, and then you have people who flossing and living from paycheck to paycheck, and you know what I'm saying, and just buying stuff. When COVID hit, I wasn't worried about stuff because I'm always saving. I'm always participating for a rainy day. So you have people who really making the money. You got some people who really putting up and doing the right thing with their money, and then
And
you have some
you got
people
a lot of people that ain't.
right, but you have
Especially
some
when you
people
getting
who
that
are.
shit every weekend, you get 3, 4 shows, and you can make $70,000, and that shit just completely stops. You,
But if you're
Yeah,
the
that
no,
should
if you're
have.
doing
I'd
the
have
right
buried you.
thing,
yeah,
listen, if you're
No,
doing the
you're
right
right. You're right.
thing,
You're
if
right,
you're doing
Sharif.
the right thing, that would not affect you.
But a
That's what
lot
I'm
of
yeah, but
people
saying.
how do
ain't.
you know it's the right thing until the wrong thing happened?
Because what I'm saying is I'm not doing shows, okay? But guess what? Well, just like the time when the hurricane came, okay, this is prime example. We have things that suddenly happen, and we have some people that it don't affect. A lot of stuff I don't get affected by because I be okay. I'm still not rich, but guess what? I was able to jump up in Hall Hotel and go out of town. I was able to come up there. It was a lot of people in where we from doing the most about people going
Yeah,
out of
that
town because they
couldn't do
couldn't
it.
vote. The
Yeah,
thing about it is
no,
you
I
couldn't.
understand that though, what you
Yeah,
said.
you couldn't. So
But
what I'm saying is when the
everybody don't
COVID
think
hit,
like you do though, cuz.
right? So what I'm
Everybody ain't
saying
on
is
that level. Even
but what
if
I'm saying is when the COVID hit,
yeah,
especially if you was making money, you was a rapper, if you had your mind in the right place, the COVID didn't affect you. It
nah, but
didn't affect you.
it
Only people
affected
it
Nah, a
it
lot
affected,
of rappers
affected
was
eighty
hurting.
percent of them.
They was
It
hurting.
only
affected
people that
80%
listen.
of them people, all the rappers. It affected them. That's why
Oh,
a lot
it
of
ain't
these
affect
people.
everybody. It did not affect everybody. Only people who would affect it,
I
only
know.
people who are affected, only people who are affected is the people who was flossing and was not doing the right thing with their money.
Nah,
I,
cuz.
I, I,
You had
I will
rappers
ask you
getting
this, Sharif.
PPP loans. Have you been seeing all these rappers going to jail? They doing like just even the dude from Pretty Ricky. Them people was scamming, bro. This shit, bro. When that shit happened, bro,
Because
that
look at
shit.
him, he really not know. He really wasn't getting no major money like that. Like he wasn't. I can understand that.
No,
It's
you
not
can't
like he
say
was.
that because you saying just because of the music. No, but you know, music is just the outlet. They could have trucking
But what I'm
companies.
saying, he wasn't. He wasn't up like that. Anyway, so of
Yeah,
course
but
he's
I'm
gonna
saying a
resort.
lot of people, a lot of just even regular people, celebrities, a lot of that shit affected the world though. COVID hit and nobody can go nowhere because you was ordered to stay home. And if you was a person that you had to be out there perform to get the money, that shit affected you because when COVID hit, you didn't have no warning. You didn't have no
But
warning.
this is
Like
the
you had
thing.
a
I'm gonna put
month
it
or
like
two
this.
to
I'm gonna put it
prepare.
like this. People like Moneybag Yo, for an example, people like that. That shit, then the Gucci Man, shit like that. Q, all that. That's a lot of people. That shit ain't affect a lot of them
Bro,
people.
that shit affected.
That
So,
shit
so
affected some people. But if you was doing the right thing with your money and you putting up and you investing in shit and you're doing other shit besides rapping, that shit didn't bother you. Now
Because
some people.
okay, you're
you
right.
talking about the
If you had
minority though?
even Rick Ross, just thinking about Rick Ross, he do a lot of shit in restaurants and all that. When COVID hit, you couldn't go to restaurants. You couldn't sit there.
But
You
guess what?
couldn't
He had
But you
other
still
get a
shit
gotta,
going
date.
on.
and you still had to pay rent at the restaurants, even
Yes,
though
that shit
you see what I mean.
affected a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm talking
people,
about.
man.
You still gotta
No.
pay rent. You still gotta, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
and you ain't got no employees. Yeah,
But guess
that
what?
So,
shit
A lot of them people had low key business. They had got the business loans.
nah,
Not
a
some
lot
people
of
got it.
there
businesses.
was too many
A
scammers with the
lot of
Not
PPP
businesses
loans, man.
closed down. I know it's a lot of shit right there.
listen.
I'm in
You
Atlanta,
had to
and there's a
help.
lot of
Listen, you
businesses
had to
still ain't
help
open
if
back up yet.
you wanted. You had to help if you wanted it. If you had a legit business, you had money out there. You got people who smart. You got white people who say you got some people who they don't need the money. They can keep their business going, but they gonna get it because they can get it.
But
So, because they
I
got a
mean,
legit business. So, you still got saved.
No,
I
cuz.
guess,
I
when
get it though. No, you not you telling
you're
it.
not wrong.
You not at all. You're not wrong. But what I'm saying is 80% of what you're saying is not true though. Look, that shit affected the whole world, bro.
No,
The
no, no. What
whole
I'm saying, no,
United
no. What
States
I'm
was
saying,
affected. All you gotta do is watch a lot of these interviews
no,
with
no, no.
these
What I'm
niggas.
saying was, what I'm saying is,
They
I'm not
was
saying that it
affected.
didn't affect nobody. What I'm saying
That shit
is,
affected a
a
lot of
lot of people did not get affected by that to how people think because people was doing the right thing with their money. I wasn't affected by that. I was in school when COVID hit. I was able to not work. See, I was able to not go in my nursing home and say, no, I'm not going to bring this home to my kids. And I was still okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I got
Because
you, bro. I
I
got
had a little bit of change put up. I'm not rich, but I had enough where I could still pay my bills and I could be comfortable and I can, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people did. I'm not saying that no, but
no,
everybody.
I'm saying it's but you saying a lot of people. It was more that didn't that
Right, right,
did.
right. It was more
It
that
was more
didn't, but
that
what I'm
didn't
saying, you
that
still
did.
had those people. You still had those people who want no damn fool. Is basically what I'm saying.
So let me ask you this: like, as far as celebrities go, when the more money you make, the better your lifestyle is, right? Like, as far as the houses you get, the
That's
cars you
yeah.
And
get, all of that,
That's the
right?
way it perceived. Yeah,
That's the way it's
and
perceived,
just
right? All
yeah.
right.
no.
So say if you got a house for, like, all right, let's just say, as a rapper or as a personality, you
You
make
pay eight
somewhere
nine
along the
thousand
lines
dollars a
of,
month for
yeah,
more.
you make about what, $500,000 just doing shows or whatever,
Yeah,
and you got to spend over what, 200, $300,000
yeah.
every
Keep
month
that shit
on
up. Yeah,
bills. Yeah, you got to keep it up. So just imagine if you lose it just a
yeah.
little
You
bit.
can't do shows. You can't do
You can't do shows.
walkthroughs.
You can't do none of that. Like,
Nah, bro.
Because
it
why? But this is the
stops.
thing. While you were doing the shows, if you was doing the right thing with your money, that didn't affect some
No,
people.
because
Oh yeah, I
listen,
agree
when
with you. I
COVID
agree.
hit,
I
people
agree.
did not know. People didn't have a heads up. It was different if you say
Listen, what I'm
COVID
saying
was
is
gonna
this.
be here in 6 months. And everybody, that shit hit.
No,
And
this
that
is what
shit
I'm saying. This
affected
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You have
so many
people. I
people.
have people who are friends right now, right? I have people who surround me, right?
Mhm.
I have friends, right, who are don't spend their money on that on foreigns, this, that, and the third. I have people who want to be rich who is around me and cannot, if anything go on, cannot pay their lights next month. And I have people who work and save their money and paying for their kids' tuitions and not riding in foreigns and this, that, and the third. It's the same thing in the bigger world. You have people who they're like me. I'm always anticipating for the unexpected. So even if it ain't COVID, even if it's regardless of what it is, you have some people who, whether regardless of whether they had a heads up or not, they save their money.
You have a
And that's
few
all I'm
people,
saying.
not
Have
some.
have you have you
You
always
have
been
a
like that?
few.
Huh?
You have
Have
a
you always
few
been like that
people.
as far as your mindset, or
Yeah, yes,
did
because
you
let
get
me
to a
tell you
point?
why. Let me tell you why. Yes, I was. Let me tell you why. Because I grew up hard. My mom
Okay.
had 10 kids. We had it bad, right? And I never wanted my kids to experience that. And I never want to go to nobody and really don't have it. So I'm always, you know what I'm saying, trying to have something put up. And I'm not even famous. So I'm not trying to say that, okay, I'm going to have millions. But say if I was doing shows, this, and the third, the mind frame that I have now, guess what? I'm always putting up. I'm not putting out more than I'm coming than that's coming in.
So
You
you
understand what
never
I'm
living
saying?
beyond your means.
But
That's
that's
what you're
not.
telling
But
me.
yeah, and that's good. But you got
It's
niggas
not
that
about
was making
it's not about you living
30,
beyond your means. It's just about
80,000 a
if
weekend
you
though.
are doing the right thing with your money. That's just like if I'm a bankroll Freddie, for an example. Okay, he's like an upcoming artist. He's getting decent money, but he's getting not too much. He's not getting too little. Okay,
Hmm.
say you decide that while you're famous, because it didn't have to be COVID. This could have been anything. This could have been me, this could have been anything, but we'll say this COVID. So say while you doing the shows, that's on you. If you're trying to take care of hoes, you're trying to do too much, if you're trying to ball out on jewelry, this, that, and the third. See, that's on you if that's what you're doing. But everybody mind is not revolving around all that shit. You got people who really want to be good for real. You got people who really was poor, who really came from nothing, and who really, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure that they straight. You know what I'm saying? So when stuff goes on, that they good. And I'm not saying that everybody did this, but what I'm saying is not affected many people is what
No, it
you
affected
think.
way more people because you
No, I'm
can
saying I know I'm
imagine.
not I'm saying it's not it ain't affect every what I'm saying it did not affect everybody like that. Yes,
No,
it
not
probably did.
everybody, but okay, let's say out of 100%, 75% of people. All you got to do is just go on YouTube, and these people tell you they talk about this shit. It affected them. This is what I'm saying.
Listen,
Like
let me
you
tell you
go
something. I
go
got a
on
rent man.
YouTube, these
My
rappers.
rent man, listen, my rent man, let me tell you something. What people feel affected is my rent man owns several properties, right? He had people in his properties that they didn't have to pay this, that, and the third. But guess what? You know how many this man owns so many properties. Look how long that he wasn't affected. So say if he don't own all these properties for 30 years, you up. This man got several businesses, this, and the third. So you might be a little frustrated because your money done stop, but that shit didn't really affect you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like some people that shit did not affect. They just don't like the fact that suddenly if you making such that's just like you making $50,000 a month, but you've been making this 50. Just give an example. You making $50,000 a month for 30 years, and you ain't really got that many bills like that, but you getting way more coming in than not. And then
Hmm.
the 31st year, for 2 years straight, the $50,000 just stopped. Yeah, you wasn't anticipating on that, but it was you really affected by that shit? No, but was that shit a problem because you want your money and you was used to getting this money every month? So I'm saying in some situations that's the case that it ain't affect them. They might have just don't like the fact that I got used to this, but am I gonna be outdoors? No. It's a lot of people who is not outdoors, even if they
But
just barely got.
it's more people outdoors than that is indoors though. Before COVID happened, it's a lot. The homeless rate and all this. All you got to do is just look it up. It's more people that didn't make it through this that did. So
Because
It's,
the people who didn't, it was the people who, like I said, was living paycheck to paycheck.
and they, but what about the
but
rappers though? It's not
it's a
rappers
trickle
who's
down
making
effect though.
money. But
You know what I
nobody
mean?
knew that this shit was gonna happen that
And
sudden.
because you about right, because you living paycheck to paycheck.
But
So
no,
it's
you living your life though. It's
it's
not
a
But
about
you're
if
still
you
living
20,
pay. But
if
you
you
still
22, if you
listen.
20 years old,
Put it
cuz.
like this. Put it like this. COVID happened for me. Listen, cuz I have 4 kids.
But I know
COVID
I
happened.
got five, cuz.
Listen, COVID happened. What I'm saying is, COVID happened. I was fine. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Every
not
time something
saying if
goes
you was
on.
fine or not. All I'm saying is at a point in time, right, bro. I own my house, bro. Right. I don't got no rich man, I don't got none of that shit. I own my house, bro. And I got certain things. My house costs $250,000 that we and you still right. We got a little relief. Like you had to pay for like 6 months or whatever, right? But so when now after that, and I gotta pay $1,600 a month. I can't if shit ain't coming in. You can't put nothing back. If it ain't nothing coming in, you can't send nothing out, right? So what I'm saying is, imagine the
Right,
people
right.
that had 10,000, $12,000 a month mortgage that depending on these shows, depending on this, and that shit just suddenly happened and that shit stopped,
Because
bro,
this is
that
what
shit
I'm saying.
affect
This is what I'm
so
saying. This is
many
what I'm saying.
people.
If you was able, this is what I'm saying. If you was able to pay $10,000 rent, that mean at one point in time you was bringing in more than that. So what I'm saying is, why you was bringing in more than that, that's on you. If you was fucking over your money and this, that, and the third, because that's how you gotta live, and that's why some people were straight and some people wasn't. And you like you said, most people wasn't straight because most people ain't thinking about a rainy day. But you got people who out here who is. And if I could pay $10,000 rent, that means guess what? I was making the money at one point in time to be able to afford this shit, and way more was coming in than 10,000 because I'm pretty sure I didn't go get $10,000 rent, and I was only making $10,000 a month, right? I was able to afford this $10,000 rent because I was making way more than that, right? So while I was making way more than that, you had people who just put their money up. So if things go on, you had to be pulling in way more than this. You get what I'm saying?
comes to the COVID thing. Here's the trickle down effect. The
But what I'm saying
apartments,
is, what I'm just basically saying, if you was making,
yeah,
you only gonna get rent off of what you can afford. If
I
I don't
agree.
make,
I
so if I
agree
don't
with
make,
you.
so if I don't make this amount of money, I'm not gonna go get no rent. That's $10,000 because I'm not pulling in the money to make it. But say if I
What
do go get some rent, that's $10,000. I'm pretty sure I didn't get no rent that was $10,000 because I'm only making $10,000 a month. I had to be making way more than that to afford the $10,000 rent. So for at one point in time, I was pulling in way more than my rent. And this is why my rent can be so high because I'm making the money to do it. So all I'm saying is, while you were making the money to do it, you should have been doing the right thing with your goddamn money. And so
yeah,
that's why some people was affected. And what I'm saying is some people weren't. And I'm more people were affected. But what I'm saying, a lot of people weren't affected because
so
people
give me
had
a
money.
ratio. Do you think it's like a 50-50? Do you think 50% of the population wasn't affected?
No, I think it was like a 80-70. I mean, like a 70-30, 70, 80, 90, 100. I feel like 70 people was affected, but I feel like it's a good 30, could be more than that wasn't affected.
Yeah, so what you're saying is something that the smart minority is doing, which is saving their money and basically not living above their means. But
Right.
there's a trickle down effect. Like where I'm from New York, but I stay in North Carolina, Fayetteville to be exact. The rent out there is like it ranges from 650 if you want to get a 3 bedroom to about 1100 a month. That's how much it used to be before COVID. After COVID, because the renters wasn't getting their money, because the government issued the little programs to where we can get evicted for all these months, they skyrocketed the rent to like 1500 1600 a month.
That's what
So
they're
you have
doing
a
now. That's what they're doing here.
yeah, so now you have a lot of people who's homeless. You have a lot of people who's shacking up with each other.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. So
A
it
lot.
is a trickle down effect. So what you're saying, I completely agree with. That's something
Yeah.
that you should do. That's some
But that's
advice
just a
that all of
lifestyle
us
that
should
you
do.
live,
But
though.
what YC is talking about is something
Yeah.
that's just what it is right now. You know what I mean?
100%.
But what
Is
I'm
it?
saying, what I'm saying is like it's not affect. What I'm saying is in my mind, it's not. This is what's gonna happen in the future, but like by people not being able to move and all that, that wasn't affecting people because it was a lot of compensation for people. It was a lot of things that people couldn't do. Now it might have an effect in the future, but
Hmm.
again, it's not affecting.
The future
So,
is not okay. The future,
huh?
bro. It's so
But what
much
I'm saying is
people
this:
that
it's
really
people who
fucked
don't
up.
want to work. It's people who can go back to work. They don't want to.
That's a
It's people
fact.
who can do. It's
And
the
that's
people who can
fair.
do a
That's
lot of stuff
fair.
that they don't want to do. So if it affects you, it's because it's not like you still don't have no control. You just lazy. You don't want to work, and you allow this to affect you.
I could speak for myself. I had caught COVID. You know what I mean? And I was
Yeah.
out for 3 months. I
Right.
was out for 3 months. I didn't have unemployment aiding me or anything. I had no type of income coming in.
Come
And I
in.
wasn't well enough to like hustle and do what I do to make money.
Yeah.
And before that, I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I didn't have it in me to like put money to the side. Everything was, all right, yo, I gotta pay these bills. I gotta take care of this, that, and the other, and so forth and so forth. So when I had COVID, I was done. Like I was broke.
Shit fucked up, right?
Like I was fucked up in the game, like all
Yeah.
the way. So just imagine the people out there who got it worse than me. Just
Yeah, well,
imagine.
but what I think, what I'm saying is this. This is what I think. What I'm saying is,
Mhm.
what I'm saying is this. It took for COVID to make people understand that to see. It didn't take that for some people. Some people are living their life anticipating on if something happens, am I good? And that's all I'm saying. So that's I think the whole point that I'm making is some people it took for COVID because it was too dependent on their paycheck every month. They was too dependent on, oh, I have just enough. And what I'm saying, you can't have that mindset. So most people have that mindset and didn't save and didn't put up and wasn't making sure, you know what I'm saying, stuff they had stuff for a rainy day. But
I agree.
some people, but huh?
I said I agree. I agree with you.
Right. So some people were. So all I'm just saying is, it shouldn't have to. It didn't take for COVID for me to have money saved, for me to be all right, for me to, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been living in the world and I mastered and I seen what was going on, and I seen when I was younger that my lights was off. I seen that sometime water was off, and I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen. So it's the times that I don't have the iPhone. I don't have no iPhones, but guess what? My bank account's straight though. I don't have Burberry and all that and the latest thing to come out, but I'm straight. And that's what it's all about. And you have some people who really serious about that, and then you have some people who want the people to think that they rich and they don't got shit. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. No, I'm flossing. I see
And
what
you
you
got
mean.
some people who they not trying to make you think that they rich. They just not anticipating on nothing to happen. They not even thinking like that. Like you said, they living their life. But this is a blessing and a curse to all of us. So when the world get back open and all that, whether it's COVID or whatever else, you have to always be prepared. And so if you didn't get it then, you should get it now. But I've been got it. So that's why I said COVID didn't affect me regardless of what. Like it didn't affect me because I was always anticipating on something to happen. I was always anticipating. I always was planning for a rainy day. That's just like if you waiting. That's just like if you got money and you getting this money and people know you getting money. It's just like for years you waiting on the bitch to rob you. But say they never do it. But then one day, 10 years later, they really do it. But this is why you've been training for this day. You know what I'm saying?
No, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that no, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I don't think as much as people that you think
Nah,
was
it's
affected.
more
I
than
feel
you. It's more than you think.
Hey,
It
no,
well,
no, no,
Rocky
no,
said
no.
eighty
I know,
twenty.
I
You
way
said
know
more than
more
70
you
people.
thirty.
think.
No, what I'm saying, I
Was
know more
affected.
people. I know I'm agreeing that more people was affected. What I'm saying is I don't think that I don't think that you realize that as much people as you think was affected was not affected though. I feel like 70 people was affected, 30% wasn't affected. You feel like 95% was affected. And I'm
No,
saying
no,
I
I said like
80.
at least 80, at least 85% of people was affected.
and I don't believe that. I
And
feel
then
like
the,
it's
and
that
then the
30% out
15%
there.
of
I
people
feel
was getting PPP loans, and they ended up in jail now because
Yeah,
they was trying to
yeah.
keep up
My
with their
mom worked for
life.
that. My mother, she worked for that. Like the when they was doing the PPP loans, she
You know
said
what
so
I'm
many
saying? People
businesses
start
missed
scamming
out
to
on the
keep up
PPP
with
loans
it.
because too many people were scamming.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
a
saying.
lot of legitimate businesses, they
Yeah.
missed out on
That
the
shit
PPP
failed,
loans.
yeah, and it's still businesses. I'm in Atlanta, bro. It's still businesses ain't open back up, can't open back up. That shit, you got to just start over, bro. Like that shit,
But if you couldn't
because you
open
can
back up,
prepare.
if
You
you couldn't
can't
open
have
back
a,
up,
you can't say, okay, you know what? If something was to happen, I got 3 months of, of money, 4 months put up. But you can't prepare for over a year worth of shit, and ain't nothing
well,
coming
no,
in.
see, this is the
Everything
thing.
going out.
This is the difference of two. What I feel like. This is what I feel like too.
Hmm.
Your business. This is my opinion. I'm not talking about a business. Fuck a business. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, to me, you're equaling because a person shut down their business. Like, oh, it affected them so much. Fuck a business. I don't care that. Say if I, as long as I got my roof over my head, if I got two businesses and they didn't work out, like, long as me and my kids in that side, that shit ain't affecting me. So what if I had to close down a business? So
No.
I'm not equaling because somebody had to close down a business like that just affected their whole entire life. Like I wouldn't give a
But
damn.
it should though, cause if that was your business
But
and
what?
you had eight or nine employees
But as long
that
as you
they
can
couldn't pay
live,
their rent, like that shit affects you, bro.
but it's not affecting me if I can still pay my rent. Say if
Yeah,
I
but
got
what
two
about the eight?
businesses,
What about the 8 people that was working for you?
but hey, that's on them because again, you know when you work. Again, I go work for somebody. Guess what? That was up to me to do the right thing with my money. I go work for somebody. The people who I work for, they own that nursing home. They own that. Everybody owns shit. So that's up to you when you go to save your money. And that's all I'm saying. No matter who you
Yeah, I
work for.
got you. I
I,
get
I agree with your mindset. I like that because with your mindset, it's a dog eats dog world. Like the strong survive and the weak shall fall. That's what I'm getting at from you. Is that the case?
Yeah, but it ain't that. It's just that that's just like cause if you in him, okay. Say COVID, we've been living our whole life without fucking COVID, okay? Our
Mhm.
whole fucking life. No matter how old you is, COVID been around, we're gonna give it 2 years. If you 30, you've been living 28 years without COVID. If you 50, you've been living, whatever the case may be. So what I'm saying is COVID just showed where people mind is really at and where bitch priorities is really at. And what I'm saying is it don't matter if you worked for a baker, if you did housekeeping, no matter what you did. I have a daughter that's right in the room who's 19 years old, who I tell her all the time, fuck all that, this, then the third. If something really go on, do you got it? Is you okay? If your car break down tomorrow, would you be able to get it fixed even if it costs $2,000? So when you have little blessings and you get little extra money, because we all have our own blessings, it ain't just about a job. We all don't have different stuff, whether it's lawsuits, this, that, people bless us, this, that. You're always supposed to be thinking about your future and putting up for a rainy day and anticipating for emergencies because this life is gonna happen. So I knew when I was growing up, it was things that I didn't like. I don't want my kids to see that. So when I get a little extra money, this and that, instead of blowing it, going to the club, riding around and running cars, trying to impress broke bitches that I got it and we all really broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my money up. So it don't matter whether it's COVID, or I lose my job, whatever else happened. Like this is up to you. You got people who working on their job for 20 years and you can't live 3 months off of for nothing. That's on you. That's how I
you. Yeah,
feel
you're
about it.
right. 3 months, but 13 months is a different thing. Though.
It don't,
Yeah.
but it don't matter because guess what? God's gonna make a way. So that's what I'm trying to say. You got people who, so what if I gotta close down my business? If I gotta close down my business because I don't have it now to pay for the business, pay for the employees, this, that, and the third, but I'm still gonna be able to pay my bills. I'm not losing still in the end. I'm still not losing. Okay, I
Is
let the business go, but I
But,
still, me
yeah,
and my
but
kids are
you
still,
lose it though. You didn't close it down because you wanted to close down. You
but
closed
it
down
don't
because
matter.
couldn't nobody come to it because they
I'm
told
only
everybody to stay
losing.
home.
I'm only losing if I have to. Me and my kids have to be on the streets. I'm not
Okay, so
losing because I let a
what about
business
the
go.
employees then? Cause that's
But
what I'm
that's
asking.
the employee. That's the employee's issue problem. To when you working on the job to make sure you good. Just like I'm gonna make sure my family good.
I
You gotta
get
make
it.
sure.
You're right. No, you're totally right. But okay, so just say they did save their money for about 3 months. But COVID hit and this shit went for 13, 14 months. You couldn't save. There's nobody that's working a regular job every day can
Yes,
save
you
you for a
can.
whole year to
Yes,
say
you
in
can.
case something happened. unless
Yes,
you
you
got
can.
another hustle, unless you got this,
Listen,
you
yes,
got
you
somebody
can.
a
Listen,
good
my income
husband, a
tax.
good
When I get my
boyfriend.
income tax, I put my damn near my whole income tax up every year. If I get 10 bands, at least nine going in the bank, unless I gotta have something that I really need, and it's gonna be already money in the bank from little stuff I was saving from off my job.
Yeah, I
It's
got
not about the 3 months.
you a good. You need to be a financial advisor, cuz.
No, no, no. It
I,
ain't.
I,
No,
No,
it's.
I'm telling you though that you gotta
He trying to
really
be funny.
if you that good with funds like that, yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's
I'm,
great.
I'm gonna tell you
But
what my
I'm telling
homeboy
you,
told me,
cuz
Sue.
that's great, bro. If
What
you
you
can
saying?
really,
What you
Yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna tell you what my homeboy told me. Like me and you, we share the same mindset, so I'm not disagreeing with you.
yeah, me either. Me
My
either.
homeboy always used to tell me that, yo, you can't get frustrated at people who just are who's different from you. You know what I mean? Just because certain people got like a different mindset, you gotta take account about that. Like me and you, we share the same mindset. You have this, hey yo, if you do what you're supposed to do, you won't be fucked up in the world. I believe that. I agree with it. But there's a lot of people out there who's necessarily not flossing, who's just working an average job,
Yeah.
who's living from
Who's
paycheck to
buying shit? Who's
paycheck.
buying all
Because
type of
that's
shit that is not necessary? Who's trying to keep
some
up with the Joneses
No, he
and they
said
don't got
just a
no fucking
regular
money
person
saved?
though. You
no,
know, he said a
I'm
regular
not talking
person,
about
but he
those.
ain't
I'm
talking
not
about
talking about
nobody
those
doing
people.
nothing but just
Yeah,
regular people.
it's just average folks who's just
Yeah,
working a
just
job.
doing regular shit.
Because my grandmother does that. She works a job,
Pay your bills, go to
and
work, pay
she
your
pay her bills, and that's all she does. But when COVID hit
bills.
and she lost her job or whatever, she had, you know, what I mean, she could put up what, $200 there, three
Yeah.
hundred
I
dollars
say,
there
yeah,
after a paycheck,
yeah.
but that
You
wasn't
can't
enough.
plan for no
That
year
wasn't
really.
enough to
Anyway.
cover a whole year. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like, so I
But
see what you mean.
what I'm saying is, like, this is what I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, we all can have way more than we have if we want to. See, your grandmother might be in a mind frame where older people may feel like, okay, I got my job. She might feel like, okay, I didn't have to put up no extra money. You have people who they might make $1,000. Okay, my daughter, she's finna move in her place. She
Hmm.
finna move her place to rent for a 1 bedroom is $1,200, right? If I was her, I told her, if I was her, you might have to be patient, but I will wait and find somewhere cheaper, right? But guess what?
Right.
She wants to
I'm
move
not.
in so fast.
I stay with your ass
But
until
listen,
I get
right,
enough money.
right. But she wants to move in
Yeah.
so fast,
Nah,
and
you
she
right
wants to
about
go
that.
so fast
Yeah.
that she don't care. So this is up to you if you can't save no money. Because you can save money, but you just gotta be patient. But see, you want your own place so bad that you rather work just to lay your head somewhere at night. So if anything was to come up, because your rent is so high, then you got other bills, you got this and that. And see, this is a lot of decisions that we have to make because
I agree.
I'm
Because
not
and we
gonna.
all
But
made it though,
do
Keith.
you put them, do
You
you
was
put her in
20
the
and
same
21.
category as
You want
somebody
to
who's
get out on
flossing?
your own too.
Hmm?
Do you put her in the same category as somebody who's flossing, or somebody who's just trying to be
I
a
feel like that she
responsible
wasn't
adult the way
being.
she
I
knows?
feel, I feel like she was being impatient and don't want to listen. I feel like she
Exactly, and
wasn't.
that's what
I feel
happened.
like
It's
she
correct.
wasn't wise,
Yeah.
but it
Right.
doesn't make this. So she wasn't flossing, but at the
Right.
same time, she had the advice on how to do stuff. Like to me, there's no way that I'm gonna work on a job because see, I'm always trying to save. So there's no way that if I know for a fact a 1 bedroom for $1,200, $1,300 when I know that I could be patient and get the same 1 bedroom for as low as $700 to $1,000, and if
No,
I
I'm
just
not.
be patient.
I
But I
agree with
mean,
you.
what the patience is it gonna be in the same area or the same location that she wanted in?
It
See,
doesn't matter about that.
no,
It's a
no, it
matter about
does.
you have to
It
do.
does matter.
It does because no, it does because you have to be mindful of all this stuff. My auntie is in the same apartment, the same building, the same 1 bedroom for $900. You're not being patient. You want your own place so bad. My auntie's in the same place for $900. You paying $1,200 because you don't want to listen.
But how long Auntie been there though?
She ain't been that long. You
Oh,
don't
she
want to
ain't been that
listen.
long. Okay.
It's my daddy done got her by here. My daddy done got her little places that was $800 cheaper than that, but she jumped on that so quick to again, you don't want to be patient.
But is it the location that she wants to be in though?
Yeah, yeah. My dad found her place in a nice location, same location as the one she got now, cheaper than what she got now, but she already signed paperwork for that because again, she didn't want to be patient. So because you don't want to be patient, how you gonna save money when you paying way more than what you had to? You can't save the money, but that's on you though, because you won't
You
listen.
you definitely right. I agree with you. You just gotta
You won't listen.
recognize that there's a majority of the people in the population who's doing the same thing your daughter's doing.
Yeah, and
You
Right,
I
feel
but
was
me?
that's on
20. I was
them.
20 and 21, and I wanted to get the fuck out of
But that's
my
Yeah,
on
people's
them.
house, and we
right,
did.
right.
I
I
did whatever
agree.
the fuck I needed to do, whatever. If it was overpriced, whatever. As long as I just had my
Right. So
own.
that's what I'm saying. So you suffer certain consequences because you don't want to listen. That's on you.
Shit, I agree. I agree with you.
I
And we all
listen.
went through that, and you just
No, we
trying to
didn't. No,
save
we
her from
didn't.
going
No,
through
we
that.
didn't. Because I got a daughter that's sitting right here in the room who ain't went through shit, who's stuck in her money and staying up in her mama's shit.
Yeah,
So,
what I'm saying, but we all
so we're
went through
not.
that.
So no.
But
So
we
we're.
went through that because you went
No,
through
we
that.
ever
I went through that.
listen, cause you listen. I didn't go through that, and like I said, I have two daughters. I got one that's in the room. Who, guess what? If I need to go to her tomorrow and say I need $2,000, I can go to her and get it. And she younger than the daughter that's out there, right? She's right in the room, staying at home with her mama, helping me out a little bit and stacking her shit. So when she do get out, that basically she's gonna take her time. She's gonna let shit come to her. You're gonna be able to pay regardless of with a bitch, without a bitch. All this
how,
goes into play.
how,
You
how,
don't
old,
want to.
how old is your youngest daughter? The one you talking about that could give you 2,000.
She's 18, and
Does
one
she?
no she's 19, and the oldest one is 20.
Do you have ground rules in the house? You don't gotta say all of them as far as like what she can and can't do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But it's the same thing. But this is what I'm saying. You were here. You just don't want to listen. Everything you do, you don't want to listen. You hear until you get your own place. It's
Because
just
her lifestyle that she want to just be on her own, correct?
it's not about you want to be on your own. You don't want to listen because
No, but I'm just still saying
I'm
because
saying
she
before
don't
you were
want to
on
be on
your
her
own, you're
own though.
here. What I'm saying is before you're on your own, you're here, right?
Yeah,
You move
yeah.
out. You move out one time before, and again, you don't want to listen. You moved out again to a roommate, right? You didn't know this girl. This girl had a place, and she said she'll charge you so much money a month because she didn't want to lose her place. I told her, I said the girl probably just need help catching up her bills, and when she get
Yeah,
help
she
catching
just
up her
using
bills,
you.
she's
She
gonna
just
put you out,
using you.
right?
Yeah.
I said she's gonna kick you out. That's exactly what happened. You don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. All this boils down to you don't want to listen. You've been staying here. You ain't never had your own place before. So what was the difference of whether you stayed here until you found something favorable for you or you stayed here until you found bullshit?
Because at that age, we all want to explore and try different shit. That you
Okay,
don't
but
been
what I'm
that
saying, you
age
can still do
before.
that. You can still do
You been
that.
that
But while you're
age.
here,
I've been that age. I'm pretty sure Don.
but I'm
We
saying
all
while
been
you're
that age.
here, why not get the most favorable situation for you?
I get
I
to
agree. I agree.
to
Shit,
you
you
it
on
may be
point with
It's
that.
not like you
favorable,
moved last
but
year.
to
What
you
was
it
the
may be
difference between
favorable. But to
so
her and her
at this point?
lifestyle, she might don't agree with
But what I'm saying at this point is the only
your
difference.
rules, so she feel like I rather get my
But
own
you
shit.
but you can get your own shit, but you've been staying here. So what's the difference between 2 weeks and a week? See, if you would have been patient, what was the difference of you rushing? It don't matter. It ain't like it's months between this shit. Ain't like, okay, you moved last year and we're saying this year. Like, what's the difference between you moving next month
Hey,
or you moving a week
the
or two?
difference is that she's a 19 or 20-year-old, and we don't understand life at that time. We
But the
just
difference
gotta go
is,
off of our emotions. Which you done made the mistakes, and you're trying to help her, but we all been in this situation before. So
but
I
no,
understand as
no,
kids,
because I
you have
haven't
to
been in
let
that
them make
situation
their
because
mistakes, though. You have to
no,
let
I
them make their
listen. I listen. My daughter in the room, she's 19. She listened. So we're all not the same. I listen
so
because
so
mhm. What
when
you
was you
saying?
trying to move? When was you trying to be on your own? Like at what age?
Exactly. When Auntie
To
Deborah,
be honest,
when
if
you
it was up
left
to
the
me, if it was up to me, I would
No,
have
I'm
been
talking
on my
about when
own.
did you leave the house? Cause what
Listen,
age were
I would
you
have
when you left
been,
your mama house?
I would have been on my own. Guess why it didn't work out like that? It didn't work out because I wasn't finna get out there and have to come right back. And see,
But
this is all.
we all did it though. I left, had to
But I
come back
didn't want
home.
to. When I left, I
I
didn't come
left,
back.
had to come back home.
I ain't have to come back. When I
How
left, I
old?
never came back.
How
Yeah, how
old was you
old
when
were
you
you?
left?
I was like 19.
You was
Okay.
not. So you was around the same age as your daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, and I didn't come back.
Okay.
Okay.
You
And
Okay.
that's
did
what I
come
want.
back, but that
Tom.
don't mean that your
What made you want to
child
leave
ain't
at
gonna.
19 though?
Yeah,
Like
to
so
make
early.
those same but the good thing is that if she did come back, she'll be have somewhere to go. She won't have
Right,
to worry about that, right?
right.
Yeah. So
But
it's
it's
a
just
good thing,
about
cuz
again.
what you
It's boy.
saying, cuz you not wrong about nothing you saying.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. Shit, you on
Yeah,
Literally, you're
I'm
point.
not
just saying
wrong
is
about
what
it.
I'm
But
saying. Basically, what I'm
everybody,
saying
that's
is
your opinion. And as like I have a 17-year-old, and I get it. Everybody got, but what you're saying is not wrong whatsoever.
I absolutely agree with her.
Yeah,
I
whatsoever.
just know that a lot of people different, and then you got different stages of
Yeah,
life
yeah,
where,
yeah. That's
you know,
all I'm saying.
you know, especially teenagers, they trying to get out on their
Hey,
own by
but
any
listen,
means
especially
necessary.
nowadays too.
Hey, you know what I mean? They trying to party at the house.
Bro,
They
they
trying
want
to,
their own, bro. If it's gonna cost them
yeah, how they
$1,800 a
right.
month, they'll get two roommates to cover 666, and we gonna just deal with it from there.
Right.
But
So
you
they
have to make those. You have to sometime in life. You got to do that to understand shit, bro. Like you got
that's
to go through shit to know something.
learning from your failures,
Experience
yo.
is the best thing. Yeah.
Yo, that's true. But now what she's saying is on point though.
No,
Shit.
one hundred
We
percent,
both
one
got
hundred
the same
percent.
mindset. Yup, yup.
Yeah, 100%. What you saying, and at the end of the day, everybody got their own opinion, right?
Yeah.
You got you. That's your opinion, 100. But
But
I
yeah.
know it was rappers. I know it was businessmen.
Oh,
I
they
know
was
a lot of
hurting.
this shit, bro, that
They-
nobody could prepare for 13 months of
They
everything
was hurting.
shut down and you got no money. I don't give a fuck how much money you got saved, but if you don't got nothing coming in and everything going out, I don't
You
know.
ain't
Yup.
got no.
You ain't got, yeah,
Hell,
bro.
Joe Budden said he said all his friends was suffering, like, and
Yes,
they was
bro.
getting money
And
like
these
he was.
people are rich, but the lifestyle that they had,
They got to
because they
keep it up.
didn't they didn't think that this would happen.
hmm He said Joe Budden was like the only reason why he still maintained because he was doing the podcast. If he was still doing shows and rapping all of that, man, he would have been done.
One
He would have
hundred
been done.
percent, bro. And
He
all you
would have
gotta
been
do is
done.
just look and see the people that was here before that shit happened, and see where they at now. You ain't hearing from them. You don't know nothing. The record labels ain't dealing with niggas because they couldn't bring that in. They was already in the hole, and then it was a whole year that you ain't. Yeah, bro. There's so many people
Oh yeah,
bad contracts and bro, that shit fucked up, bro. 85% of the people in the world, whether whatever profession you had, that shit
hey
fucked
man.
up people, bro.
Oh it did, man. You
One
got
hundred
rappers
percent.
out
I don't
here
give a fuck
blogging.
how much money you had, how much money you didn't have. That shit affected everybody, bro.
You know a rapper hurting when he doing podcasts, man.
Bro, listen, yeah, bro, yeah, bro. But then I ain't gonna
Oh,
say that though because if you
Oh, you
good
know
at
what?
it, if you good at it, oh,
yeah, if
what
you
Boom.
good at it, you getting bread, yo.
Yeah, you can make more money, and you know it's guaranteed because you ain't got to go out. All you got
That's
to
a
do is put
fact.
that camera in front of you, wherever you at, and keep doing what you're doing. And YouTube and whatever sponsors you gonna get, and who don't want to come up, they gonna pay you, bro. So
That's a fact. Yo,
that was
you
this
right.
is probably the goodest thing for a lot of people. Like now, right? If COVID never happened, I probably would never be talking to now one of y'all because business would have been still booming, rolling. I wouldn't have no time to be on no fucking YouTube. I'd be on
Well, you
YouTube
know
because
what? Let me
I
tell you
watch
something.
YouTube, but I wouldn't be on YouTube talking about, hey, we're going live tonight and all that. Nah, hell no. Because I'm
But let me
making
tell you
too much
something.
money. Go ahead, True Story. I'm sorry.
Everybody that let me tell you something. So boom, when this pandemic hit,
So
right?
what happened? Hold on real quick,
Oh,
True.
she said she trying to tap in.
No, she just said, hey, what you need me to
She said
drop the
she trying
link
to tap
again?
in. Put the
Yeah,
link.
you know what I'm saying? You just went on. I dropped the link. Get back. I didn't know you just disappeared. But go ahead, True Story.
Yo, who's
Okay.
optimistic homeless? I'm sorry, true story. Who's that? Like
Who?
optimistic homeless.
Yeah,
Man,
who is that?
Artemis Prime, man.
Huh?
Optimus Prime. You know Optimus Prime, man.
That's the one with the low haircut, right?
Yeah, y'all know Optimus Prime, man. Come on, fucked
I
up
done
teeth.
seen him on there a couple of times.
Plenty of time.
Oh,
He
yo,
come on and be saying some weird
he
shit.
be saying some
Yeah, he
wild
was
stuff
saying
on
some
the
weird shit
comment
last
section.
night.
No, but you
I
know
thought he was
Optimus
trolling
Prime.
for a minute.
The same way he writing is the way he look. But go ahead. Hey, cuz, I
Go
just
ahead, true
dropped a
story.
link. Go ahead. What you was saying, true story.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out. Listen, I promise 12:45, y'all. I'm getting off. Cause my wife just came off her thing yesterday and I gotta get
Shut
me some.
up, Bossy. God
I'm
damn.
fuck that shit, man. I can't make that to the computer.
uh,
It's already 12:45. It's 11:47 here.
No, what? Okay, I'm an hour. No, it's 12:17 on my computer. What time is it?
It's 11:47 here.
Oh shit, it is 12. Oh, you know what? I'll holler at y'all. Nah, I'm bullshit.
hey, YC,
I'm gonna wait. I'll
hey,
wait. I didn't know. Listen, true story. My computer said 12:17.
Let me tell you. Let me give you.
No,
Let me
that's
give you.
30 minutes then, no matter what. Fuck that.
Let me
What
give
you
you.
talking about? Go ahead.
Let me give you some. Let
Cuz
me
I
give
hit
you.
the link, cuz you steady right in the chat. But go ahead, true story.
Let me give you a point on the lady. So you say you gonna get off at 12:45 because she just
No,
came
let's
on.
move past that now.
Nah. Okay, well come on in.
Go ahead and say what
Okay.
you about to say
So,
about what we was talking
ooh,
about. God damn.
shit. So what I was gonna say was
Where your
that
husband?
he just woke up. I mean,
Why
I
you
was
keep
talking.
putting him to sleep? Let me find out you putting something in his drink.
I ain't gonna put it in his drink. I'm gonna put it in his food. I want to see you eat it. You did.
hey, Showers out Ali did say
Hey,
that.
no,
Hey,
listen. True
hey, the
story.
woman controls the
True
man's
story.
life, man. She feeds him. Or so
But yeah,
yeah.
go ahead
Okay.
though. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say
Jeez,
that
I don't know what happened though. Hit the link. I dropped the link.
Oh damn, YC, if you, I don't even want to talk to him more.
All right, I'm done. I ain't gonna say
Now
nothing.
go
Every
ahead,
time
true
I get ready
story.
to say something, here you go.
All right, go ahead. All right.
Okay, but anyway, what I was gonna say was that when the pandemic hit, it shut the world down, right?
Right.
So a lot of people became bloggers or built their stuff up on Facebook and Instagram or more YouTube. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
That's
And
a
that's
fact.
how a lot of these people got these stations and all these subscribers and things like that. What I'm saying was that was the perfect time to tap into this social stuff, TikTok. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
because you ain't
Yup,
had nothing else to do. That's
They
yup,
had
I
nothing.
agree.
I'm talking about, didn't nobody have shit to do. We couldn't go
yeah,
to the.
yeah,
We didn't want to go to the grocery store.
yeah,
Nigga was scared to
yeah.
pump gas I don't put no
Everything. Yeah,
blood. You
everything.
feel me?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. Hey, you ain't never lie.
But you know what? It ain't even too late though. It
No,
ain't
you're
even
right. It's
too late.
not. It's not.
I
Oh,
just don't like that confrontational. But guess what? I'm come to find out that in these streets, you're gonna have to have a little confrontation. You hear me?
what you
No,
So a
mean?
yeah,
person,
100%. Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I feel everybody got their own opinion, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody. My mama couldn't tell me that when the pandemic hit that 80 to 90% of the people weren't affected. Cause you can't like you could save a lot of money, you could do a lot of shit. But if it ain't nothing coming in and everything is going out, unless you have,
I should have buried you.
structure maybe a little, but other than that, bro,
I'm
nah.
gonna keep it real to you. The pandemic was a blessing to me, my man. You hear me?
Right. That's fine. Yeah.
I,
That's what's up.
but I do go out to ones that lost their houses and stuff like that. But my money stacked up on that. You did. We didn't lose no food. Hey, we had a blessed household,
Yeah.
man.
They was getting double food stamps and everything.
I'm talking about I'm getting $1,000 a week. I was on medical leave, but because
Yeah.
of the COVID, right? So
Right.
boom, they made us apply for unemployment, right?
Yeah.
I was getting $1,000 a week, man. I said, damn. I
But
didn't
that's
even
what
want to
I'm
go back to
saying.
work.
Okay, so listen to what you just said, right?
What about the club
That wasn't
owners?
because nothing you saved, that was because of what was given. So if
That was
nothing was
given.
given to you, would you be in that same situation?
If nothing was given to me,
Would you
man,
would you you've
it
been
would have been
fucked up?
it would have been tighter than a frog pussy, dog. You hear me?
Exactly. That's my whole point about they was giving, they was helping. That's what I'm saying. So it didn't matter if you had money saved or not. They was still they had programs if you couldn't pay your rent or you couldn't pay your mortgage, whatever they had it
I,
all.
And now
I didn't
everybody was
have to, I didn't
getting
have to
it
do.
new.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't have to do none of that.
struggle was real. The struggle
Hmm.
was real, bro. And
And
it ain't even over though, right?
ain't
Because
nowhere
now there's
near.
some new shit coming out again.
I'm telling you.
The shit ain't over with.
I'm
So
telling you.
you can't be like, this time I saved a little bit more money. No, bro. No, hell nah, bro. Because now if something else come again, you just only been 3, 4, 5 months removed from that shit. You know that shit. Like if you ain't got one of them jobs remotely from home, like what I do, I have to go out and go make money, right?
Uh,
Only thing helped me was first off was the good Lord.
yeah.
My wife has a great job and she works from home. Like so it didn't affect my wife at all. So if it didn't affect my wife, it didn't affect me. It affected me
Mhm.
because if I needed a little extra money to do whatever I want to do with it, then you know, a little extra bill, a little bit of weed, whatever, whatever. Because that's all I do. I smoke a little bit of weed, drink my beer, and smoke Newport. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So other than that, but you still had I got a mortgage, $1,651 a month, right? But we got the little whatever the little, they helped everybody out with that. Like they gave you the little I think it was called hardship or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, hardship.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
saying? But that's because I own my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about people that was renting and whatever, but I own my house. They gave you so much leeway. You know what I mean? And how good
They,
God
they,
is.
they, they put it on. They put it on the back end.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it,
Mhm.
right? So I said, bro, I'm like, God is good because when we bought our house, I think it was 2019, when everything happened, God already knew everything was gonna happen, and it just worked right out, right? It gave everybody a little bit. So I feel for people that didn't have these resources and people that don't. Like I feel
Yeah,
my
man.
cousin, like
That's tough. I,
for my little cousin, I think you should don't just jump out and go move if you don't have to, right?
right.
You should stay there. If your mama telling you, hey, stack your money up much as you can, right? Because
That's
my
some good
cousin
game
Kevin,
too.
she's saying saying the right thing, right? You
Hmm.
especially you don't jump out there because the world we saying the world open, but the world ain't fully open still because now it might get closed back down again.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
I'm
you
thinking that,
put
bro.
yourself in some shit for $1,200 a month, and then you back at your mama house, and then your mama like, nah, hell no, I told you not to go, and now you broke when you coming back because you put all this money into this place, and you don't know how the world finna end up
Well,
again.
let me say this because I've been a young female and I moved out when I was 17. Okay, so
Hmm.
you know, that's an experience in itself, and I feel like everybody should experience it. My grandmother was like, "Don't move out, stack your
Yeah.
money," but shit, you want to taste the freedom,
Exactly,
Nobody
exactly.
gonna go over there.
Yeah,
Nobody gonna.
that was my only standpoint. That's the
No,
only way
that's
I
a
was coming
fact.
from.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So
So
I agree.
I say I say weigh your options out. If
That's a
she can
fact.
do it, you know what I'm talking about, then go on and do it.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But your
But
Yeah.
you
cousin,
got
she was
it.
giving
But
out
at
good
this
game
time,
though.
only thing I say, I wouldn't recommend you to do it now because of it's a different disease or a different something coming out every day right now. So I wouldn't recommend you to if you got $3,000 or $4,000 saved up to go and put 2,500 just to get in a place, and in 2 months the world
But
back
y'all know with
down
them
again.
apartment complexes, they give you like 1 month free rent. That's what I did. You did what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
$99
Yeah,
deposit.
you know that shit ain't like that now, cuz. I mean, true story because of the state of the world now. So ain't nobody giving you nothing for free.
I don't know, man. I think that
They
still
want
might
your
be
little
possible.
$1,200 a month. They want them little $2,400. The world shut down, you can't pay. They got a couple dollars out you, and you
Yeah,
got to
but I
figure
tell
out.
cuz right now with what's going on, I stay at mama house, pay a cable bill,
Exactly.
water
I'll
bill.
be right there at my mama's house.
Hell
I
yeah.
save my money. I help her out, whatever she need. I'll be saving as much as I can. Just because you got $3,000 or $4,000, your rent 1,200, gonna cost you 2,400 to move. But you ain't got
Optimus
no
homeless,
furniture.
B.
Most of the time, you ain't got no furniture because you live with your mama. You ain't got no living room set, no dining room set. So you gonna have to buy all that shit. So
That's what I tell her to
you
do.
gonna
I
need
tell her to
ten
go on and
thousand dollars to
put
move.
all that stuff in
You
there,
know what I'm
man.
saying? So my cousin telling the truth. She keeping it real. But like you
Oh,
said, true story, at 17, 18, 19, we all wanted to just sit. Especially if I got the resources, fuck it.
be free.
Especially
Yo,
because you might say I can't come in here.
at a certain
If
time,
I'm this, if
Yeah.
I like
you
women
can't have
and I'm
parties
a
at the
woman, if
house.
I like a man and I'm a man, you might not
Hey,
like that. So I rather just get my own shit and don't have to
right.
deal with what you're gonna have to tell me if I want company over. If I, I get it. I get it.
And that's different from the people who, who's like flossing and
Yeah.
buying jewelry. Like y'all just trying to, you just trying to be an adult. You
Just
know what I
trying to be in
mean?
your own space. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, but your cousin, she was giving out some good game
Yeah,
though.
no, cuz telling the truth. And
Good
you only
game.
can speak from your experiences.
Right, right,
But like
right.
you said, at that age, like I was saying, at that age, bro, 18, 19, bro, I've been left. I wanted to be on my own, but I didn't. I left and moved to Georgia. I was still staying with my auntie, but we had a lot more space, so I felt like I was on my own because I stayed in the basement. So I didn't have to see them every day, have my
Right.
own entrance. So it was like a little apartment, right? And they didn't
Okay.
tell me you couldn't bring this, you couldn't do that, because they worked all the time. So I knew how to sneak them in, sneak them out, whatever, whatever, right? Just keeping it real. But now it's different. So to my little cousin, if you still on here, listen to your mama, save your fucking money. Save your money and get it to next year and then move out.
Yeah. Give it to next
Because,
year.
because you don't know what's gonna happen if the world gonna shut down again. And put all this money into it because you got to get a living room better. You got to remember, people think when you move, oh, I only got to pay this. No, you got to put a deposit for your light bill. If you move an apartment, most water come, but it's in your rent. People think they say an apartment rent free. I mean water free. Water ain't free. The water just is added into your monthly rent. That's it. Water ain't never free nowhere you go. Because they be like, you don't pay for water. You pay for water. It's in your fucking rent. Believe that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Believe that. You pay for water.
That's a
But
fact.
like I say, listen to Keisha, listen to your mama, and save your money enough as you can, bro, before you just go out. Cause especially at this time, it ain't no time to be talking about being on your own at that age, right? It's different if you got a significant other. If you got your 24, they got they 24. Y'all got 5,000, six thousand
she
dollars.
might she
Move.
might got a boo nasty and just ain't
No, I'm
told.
just saying if you do, but if you can have a boo nasty, but if your boo ain't nasty with getting money, they just nasty in the bed don't mean a fucking thing.
Now
You might
she
as well just go get a fucking room and go back
yeah.
home when you get done. Yeah, because if but if you got 25, they got 25, and the rent ain't number 12, so that's 2,400. That means when y'all move, y'all still got 25, $2,600 to do what y'all need to do, and y'all still working every day, right? That's what I'm.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
I agree with everything all of y'all said. Like, it's nothing for me to disagree with at all.
Right. It's just it's a lot of different ways to look at it. But at the end of the
Okay,
day, I'm
Uh huh.
gonna tell you like this right here. Little cousin gonna do what she wanna do, man. You
fact,
did.
fact, fact.
Yeah, you live and you learn.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
That's a fact. But as long as you just try to put it out there to show them, like, hey, at this time right now, I don't recommend nobody.
Well, why see? How many times did our grandma and our mama try to save us from bumping our heads, and we still had to go out there? You know what I'm talking about?
15,000 times. But we didn't have COVID over our head.
No, we didn't have no COVID.
That's all I'm saying. We didn't have some shit that could shut down the world again. We didn't have that though. We
That's why I
just
wish
only
I would
thing
have.
fucked us up is that we just didn't do the right thing. But we got something that tomorrow, if they say, "Hey, the shit is back, it's overwhelming again," we shutting down everything again. Everybody got to stay at home. Then you see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no job that's remote that you can work from home, then you right back at the ground zero again, bro.
Yeah.
That's
The
all
only
I'm
thing I
saying.
wish I would have did is made me a garden. You know what I'm talking about? Like I just wish I would have did that.
Yeah, you look like a goddamn planner too.
Yeah. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna let that one go. And
Yo,
you
you
gonna
gotta
wish
make
you was one if all these canned goods stuff get off the shelf. You hear me? You won't be finding them no grill then. I guarantee you.
Hey, I was
You'll be
working
eating
security
rabbits
at
and possums and shit.
I was working security at Walmart when they had a meat shortage. And yeah, let me tell you, that was crazy. I'm talking about people fighting over meat, tissue and meat.
Man, I really could do without meat.
I see you good.
Yeah, I
You
could do
good.
without meat.
You good. It was tissue and meat. That's what people was fighting over.
They was finding with tissue, meat, bleach, and Lysol.
Yup.
Straight up.
Yeah. But yeah though. But
Why see you sleep?
No, no, I just went downstairs.
Mm. Why
There
see
you
you
go.
in
How the
Atlanta
fuck I
or you
went to
in
sleep that
where you at
goddamn quick?
where you at in Georgia?
Shit, you want me to give you my address?
No, I'm just saying what city are you in Atlanta or you out on the
Yeah,
outskirts?
I'm saying I'm in the Cab County.
What is it?
The Cab County.
Okay.
DeKalb. DeKalb.
Oh,
Where you at in St. Louis? See, put your address in the chat.
I'm on the north side of town where them thugs and them killers at.
Oh, there you go. Now you're a rapper and shit. Let me find out. Yeah, let me find out.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but listen, I ain't at the end of the day though, right? I salute everybody that wanna be on their own, wanna do what they gotta do, right? I'm just explaining to y'all, right? So 2014, I moved back to Georgia because I went to high school here. Like I was a little troublesome child. Once I got in like the teenage years, right? So like I explained, I had to move because niggas we started right, and niggas ran out on me. I got out of the school bus, they had a gun on me. My mom was like, "You going to Georgia?" Whatever, whatever.
damn.
But I'm saying, 2014, I moved back. After everything happened, my fiance died in a car accident. Like a month before we were gonna get married, she got ejected out the car.
Oh my God.
Car flipped on top of her. Right, traumatic, very traumatic. Right. So after that, my best friend died. I went back home to St. Pete. That happened in Jacksonville. I went back home to St. Pete. One of my best buddies died. We both was he died because we both took an X pill. This was back then. This is probably like 2011. Nah, yeah, 11. Yeah, I think yeah, 11. We both had an X pill. We busted in half. His half killed him. My half, I'm still here today, right? But the half of the pill he got killed him that same night that we took it. Boom. Another, but that happened. So she died. What month is Labor Day?
It's September. September.
Yeah, okay. So that was in September. He died in November, and then January my daddy died. So three people really close to me died within that minute of time, right? So
Okay.
uh
September, October, November,
so
December.
that happened. Boom, boom, boom. I went to Jacksonville. I met a woman, whatever. I got married to her. Another woman had a baby, whatever, whatever. So I came here in 2014. Uh, I came here, right? I already knew my wife a few years before, but she was in college. So at that time in my life, I was like, she was in college, so I didn't want to really, fuck up her life because at that time I was all over the place. So I wasn't ready for no real relationship with nothing. But she was in college, so We talked often on Facebook and shit. Boom, boom. We finally got in contact again, and I asked her, "Do you want to? I'm like, will you marry me?" She was like, "Yeah." And that was just a little conversation, just to get her attention again. And she was like, "Yeah." And we talked. Boom, boom. I ended up back in Georgia. We stayed with her mama. When I first got here, her mama allowed me to stay in her basement. We stayed there probably about 3 weeks. Because when I got here, say my wife now, but she's my girlfriend, she already had them found me. She already had them put in resumes because I'm an electrician, so I had to start working for different companies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So when I got here, I had like 2 interviews. I got hired the same day I got here. Well, it might have been the next day. I, whatever it was, it might have came on. I might have came on like a Saturday, but that Monday I got a job, and Tuesday I was working. Boom, making I was making probably like $800 a week. Boom. So and she was working. She was a manager. So probably within like 3 weeks, we was able to get us a townhouse. Boom, boom. We work. We doing our thing. A year ago, she get pregnant. She got pregnant like 1 month when I moved her. Boom. But long story short, I'm just trying to figure out the process what we went through of how I got to here with today, right? So we had a townhouse. Boom. Out of the townhouse, I had started working for myself, so I was making a lot of money. Boom, boom, boom. Everything always coming to me. I had no middleman, no nothing. We moved from there. We moved to a house we was renting. After that, we moved to another house that we was renting. And then what happened in Lithonia? I think then in Lithonia, I didn't appreciate the money I was making because it kept coming. It was coming so quick, so fast, but then it slowed down drastically. So all these, we had like 4 or 5 cars. I had her sister stayed with us, and her uncle. I had my cousin, and like it was a party house, whatever, whatever. Boom. But reality then, after we moved to Lithonia, uh, shit started slowing down. So I think after we moved from Lithonia, where did I move at next? I think once we left Lithonia, I think I had ended up moving with her. We moved with her sister, right? Because the rent there and shit was going down, right? I ain't saved none of the money because it was coming so quick and fast. I was making $8,000 to $9,000 a week, bro. Like literally, bro. I was making fucking, but it was fast. It was coming in. Then it started slowing down to 3,000 a week, 2,000, 800 a week, and then shit ain't being paid because I had to tell my wife you don't have to work. I was taking care of everything. That shit changed. Boom. Left there. Then we moved with the sister. Then what's one thing? Yeah, we moved with the sister. Then the sister stayed with us. We finally got another place too. Boom, boom, boom. So this probably like 2017, 2018. Boom. Now we had them fell like to the lowest. Now my wife like, you know what? I done trusted you for the last 4 years, and you hold it down. But now we just ain't. It ain't like it was. So I'm like, bet
Hmm.
I have to work. She like, I'm gonna have to go back to work. I'm like, bet. So now we got to move in with her mama now, right? Mind you, now I'm a grown man. I've been working. I got my own. I'm still got my. I ain't never worked for nobody else. I still work for myself. Boom! I had to move back in the mama. That was her mama. Very humbling experience. Very humbling. Very humbling. Yeah, the true story. Very
Yeah,
humbling.
I'm
Very
telling you,
humbling.
I hear you how you say very. You
Yeah,
did,
yeah. Very humbling. Because
man.
now you're moving back in, and then because we put out a few arguments. I was talking big shit, like I got my own shit. That. Then you got to resort back. You know what I mean? So she ain't go. By now, I think we got. By then, yeah, we got 3 kids. We had Jason was probably just young, real small, but yeah. So now you got to resort back, and so now we back at the mama house. Cause that's just how life go, right? I'm a real nigga. Can't nobody ever tell y'all something about me, cause I'ma tell you, right? So that's how we resorted back there. It was it was great because we had a roof, and I'm pretty sure the mama only let. And we was married. Only reason she allowed it because of her daughter. Because I didn't really fuck with them that much as well. They didn't fuck with me, whatever. Whatever. But you know, because I'm married to the daughter, we stayed in the room upstairs. Boom, about a year and a half, about a year, I think. Then we moved back with the other sister because it was just getting too hectic over there.
At the mama house.
Yeah, again, yeah.
So
So we had to move.
was the mama married?
Hell no.
That's why I was
She done been
hesitant.
married like 4 times though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she wasn't married. So she and they try to get, but I ain't gonna talk crazy. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
go
I had to
ahead, go
move.
ahead.
So boom, we moved with the sister because matter of fact, this our house together because the sister couldn't get the house without my wife. So we all went in on the house, but it was much farther away. Boom, we get the house. We probably stayed there about 8, 9 months. The sisters ain't getting along. Then my truck broke down, and I'm so far away. Like we moved so far out, I couldn't get to the money like I was. Like everything was just going boom. Kept but I stuck with it. Stuck with it. So when we left from out there from the sister house, we came back to the mama house again. So this is the third time, right? This 2019. 2019. Yeah, 2019. Boom. So now we get back in. Now work kind of picking up for me now because I'm back on my side of town. I'm not way out there in the boondock. Boom, getting a little better. And one of my clients that she always called me. She's a realtor. One of my clients, she always when I did work for her, she referred me because she really fucked with me. She like, I'm glad you're a young man, a young brother, you working for yourself. So she always looked out for me. So I guess it's one time she always asked me, hey, you want to buy a house? I'm like, yeah, but I don't think my credit and shit good enough for that and all that. So we tried that one time and it worked. So she was like, so I guess one day my wife just actually texted. I was like, hey, because we moved back to our mama house and it kind of got back hectic again. It was probably like 3 months in. So I'm already like, basically, it's getting so bad that I'm ready to just leave my wife, not because of my wife, but just because of the situation.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, I just gonna get me a extended stay. Fuck this shit. But we got 3 kids together. She like, why you leave me? So I'm like, well, shit, this your mama house, bro. You gonna be all right. I don't want to have to disrespect nobody and all this. And, shit happened. Money been took, stolen from me. And there's a lot of shit was happening. So, but me being just trying to just hold together, I got to the point like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm straight. Like, I love you, baby, but I don't love the fuck. I don't fuck with this situation we in. But as
Mm-hmm.
a man, you gotta. It'd have been so much easier for me to just be like, you know what, fuck that and move on. But I know we got 3 kids together, so and the look in our eye, because we had a bunch of arguments, like literally every day. Because sometimes if I ain't had to work, I got up 7, 8 o'clock and got the fuck out of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still, I left. I got the fuck on. Come back. When I come back, it's 8, 9 o'clock, and all I want to do is come in,
Take a
shower,
shower, eat
and go
something,
to
go to
sleep.
bed.
Yeah, and do that shit over again every day. So my wife, we literally we had the wits end, and it ain't because it's us, it's because of our situation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the environment.
Yes, it wasn't us, and we both realized that. Once we got so boom, that happened. So my wife, one day, I guess she texted the lady. She was like, "Hey, we trying to find see if we can buy a house, or whatever." So the lady was like, we already tried it. At least let me try it again." I think that first time my wife did it in her name and it ain't work. So she was like, "Send me Jason's information and let me see if I can do it." Jason, boom, boom, boom. And she did it. I swear to God, my wife sent it that same day, probably within about an hour or two. My wife called me, sounding like she was so excited. She like, baby, your stuff got us approved for a loan. I'm like, man, you got me fucked up, man. I'm like, ain't no way because it ain't no way I got approved. She's like, yeah,
Right.
you did. So I'm like, let me call Miss Victoria. I called her. She's like, yeah, Jason, you approved to $250,000. I'm like, you sure me? I'm like, you know my social security number. Yes, yes. I'm like, seriously? I think they bullshitting, bro. Cause I'm like, there's no way I'm able to get this. There's no in my name, no way, bro. I got child support. It's like it's no way, right? Boom. So she's like, yeah. So she's like, okay, uh, I talked to the lender. So all I need now, uh, is for your wife to pick out the area in the houses in the area, and she didn't say. Matter of fact, she didn't say the house. She said pick out the area where y'all want to live. We were like snap or whatever, right? She like okay, boom. I guess within a day or two, she had my wife looking at 3, 4 houses in the area. Boom, boom, boom. So my wife like, baby, I found a house I know you like. Is on the like we ain't got no neighbors on the right, but on the left we do. But on the right side we ain't got no neighbors. It ain't much of a yard, but it's over 3,000 square foot house. I was like, okay. I went over there. Me and a couple of my coworkers pull up, see the house. I ain't even had to go in the house yet. I was like, if they saying I can get this house, that's the house. Fuck that shit. But I went in and seen it. Beautiful home. Boom, boom, boom. Get it. I'm like, yeah, I like it. So she's like, I'm gonna take your wife to see other houses. So when they leave, because the realtor ride my wife around, I'm like, baby, tell her I don't want to. You don't got to look at no more houses. I want this one. She was like, okay, boom. Within so this happened like within uh from my wife texting her to within a 2 week time period. We had done got a we was in I think within 3 weeks we was in the house, right? So boom. See, we do the shit. I say, yeah, I want it. Boom. We had so they're like, yeah, you got it. It's the house is I had a loan for 250,000. The house was 249,000 and some change. Boom. I'm like, bet. She's like, okay, well, only thing issue is they send your child support on the thing and it's saying that you owe. I'm like, yeah, I owe. They're like, well, you got to bring it current before they can before the bank gonna accept your to give you the loan. I'm like, shit, I owe probably like $7,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way I could do that. So boom, boom, boom. The realtor and the person that helped us get the loan, boom, boom, boom. They finesse. I can't say too much because I don't
I
want.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever they did, boom, 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 boom. So right, we got to the point now. They were like, hey, just send me an email or this. We'll do the rest, whatever. I bet I did it. Oh no, right. I don't got my ID has expired. In which my ID is from Florida. I ain't never changed my ID. So it's expired. So I'm asking the bank, the realtor company, because now I'm to the point where I'm finna have to fill out all the paper and get the key to the house. But I ain't got my ID. I mean, I got my ID, but it's
Expired.
yeah, it's expired. So I'm telling the lady we trying to send her my birth certificate. She like, nah, we can't do none of that. You gotta have
A
a
valid
update, yeah,
driver's
update
license.
driver license, right? So I'm like, man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So I'm like, well, listen, I can't. I gotta go back to Florida because you gotta get your birth certificate and you gotta get your social security card, which I can get my social security card here in Georgia, but without my birth certificate. I won't be able to get the Social Security card. So I had to go to Florida, to Jacksonville. That was that's where what I'm saying my dad was from. So I had to go. All in all, I ain't got the money to. We ain't got the best vehicle at this time. I ain't got the money to rent nothing. But the realtor know once she get this closed, she gonna make about $7,000 out the
Or
house.
more.
Yeah, yeah. So boom. She said, you know what, Jason? I'm gonna rent a truck for you. I'm gonna rent a car. She like, I'm gonna rent a car for you. You go down there and get it, and then you come back tomorrow and we can finish. Boom. She rented a truck for me. You know, I'm trying to tell you how good God is.
I know where you're going.
She rented the truck. It was a truck. She rented a truck. I had my cousin come with me. We went down to Jacksonville, got my birth certificate. We stayed the night. And when I got the birth certificate, while I was down, I just went and got my social security card. Then I went to uh place in when we got to Georgia. I went to the DMV in Georgia. Like when as soon as you get across the line, I think it was Valdosta, I think. It wasn't as soon as, but Valdosta was the major state that got it. They gave me the picture, boom, boom, boom. Got back. They only gave me the piece of paper though, because they ain't print the shit out. They gonna mail it to you. But but I got the paper I got is good enough for the company to
To process the paperwork.
yeah, finish the paper and get the key. Boom. Come back, got the paper, showed it to them. I signed about 90 some pages. I'm signing each. Everything, all I kept hearing was, I'm getting
Sign
closer to
here.
the key.
Sign
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the key though. The more pages keep going, like, keep
here.
closer to the key. I'm signing. Boom. You get to the last one. So I done got my little Facebook live ready. I'm like, yeah, I got to show everybody. Boom. Did it. She was like, hey, you got a check though for $600 that we gonna give you. I'm like, what? But hold on, fire. Mind you though, we didn't even have to put no deposit down or nothing.
Dang.
Most people have to, we had to pay no deposit,
No codes and
no
claws or nothing.
nothing. No, they gave we had to pay the earnest fee, which was $1,000, but they gave us $600 back. So right, we ain't paid for none of that. And I just tell you how good God is, bro. So boom, we did it. I got did everything, got the key. Me and the lady, we took a picture together showing I got the key. Boom, boom, bro. Uh, and now that was 2019, it's 2021. I think October will be a full 2 years that I've been in my home. That God in the house is in my name, which me and my wife married. But the house, the loan is in my name. The house is in both our names. See what I'm
Uh,
saying? The
uh,
loan though is in my name.
the deed and all that is in your
Yeah,
name. The
these is
finance.
in both our names. And this came from a person got my credit score was like 560, and they was asking for a 620. I had nowhere near. But the way God came, showed out, because he knew it was time for me to get out of these people's house. And he knew that me and my wife would end up being not together, not because of us, because of our situation. He made the situation better
Come
for
on,
both
Lord.
of us to make sure that the kids we was raising and everything, bro, listen, God has been so good, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
I just shared that with y'all, but this literally how it happened, bro. And everybody, listen, everybody after me tried it. Family members and people I know, like, hey, give me her number. She was able to do that for you. I know I can get one. Ain't nobody else was able to get one. And their credit scores are way better. Way
Wow.
better. Ain't there another person, but I just recently, her youngest brother just recently, from the last 2 years, was able. Her dad tried, a brother, a sister, nobody. My cousin tried. Another one of my family members tried. Nobody else was able to get a house. And they had everything they needed. They had everything I needed. I didn't have, but God just wanted to share that
Yeah, God works in he works in mysterious ways.
100%,
And one thing about it, he gonna take care of his kids. You hear me?
100%.
And he all know that we come short of the glory. You dig what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? But guess what? He judges by our heart. You hear
right,
me?
right.
And God is a good God. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. You know what, YC? It's something about Atlanta. You understand? For black people, man. Like I
Right.
really I'm trying to get my guy to come that way. I
Yeah,
really
facts. It's excellent. It's excellent. And the thing is that we have the opportunity, right? So
Mhm.
I don't care if you dealing with a Caucasian company, whatever in the company, we are so dominant and we are. It is so much power and money in us, right? Because you got the rappers, you got the basketball, football, you got entrepreneurs. So
Mhm.
it's hard to say no to us here because of we already in a position. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We already,
my only thing about that is like I told you, my guy's a welder, so he like getting his own business. But I'm thinking, coming that way with all the new construction, building the
yes,
homes, and
100%.
different,
Yeah,
yeah, networking. I,
100%.
I think I think it'll be
Yeah,
great though.
yeah, 100%. 100%. And like you
Mhm.
say, in the start, nigga, if you welding grills, you know, barbecue grills, I'm talking about, bro, whatever it is, people that need, bro. And then what happens is they gonna black people refer black people to other black people here, bro.
Yes, they
Like
do.
in other places, you be like, so that's one of us. You be like, nah, I'm straight. I did one of these Mexicans or one of these. No, here we
Yeah,
rule and we overrule every right. We still got Mexicans, you still got everybody, but
but we in
this
power
here
though.
is we ruled it. We rule this area.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the money got to come through us to leave out of us, though. It got to come through it. Like, I don't give a damn what you going to say, but it's going to be a black man you got to meet to let you introduce you to, even if it's a Mexican. You going to meet, it's going to be this black man. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying, bro? For me to be able to get a house for $250,000, my over 3,000 square feet of felon that I ain't graduate high school, bro. Nothing. I got my own business, bro. Bro, you can't tell me God ain't good, bro.
I,
You
I,
can't
I,
tell
wouldn't-
me, bro.
I
For real.
wouldn't dare. You know, we just don't like I said, he from here and I'm from there. So we've been up here 5 years. We've been
Yeah,
together 12. So what how many years we did? About
yeah,
6 or 7 down there. We don't want to go back that way. We want to go where my you ain't got no family, I ain't got no family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. And it's just y'all gonna be able to, yeah, one
I'm
hundred
telling
percent,
you, that
one
family
hundred
shit.
percent,
Mm-mm,
100%. And that'd be the best thing, though. True story. That'd be the best thing. That'd be
yeah.
the best thing because when I left, when I was in Jacksonville, I forgot that little bit of part, right? When because I was telling my wife, I was like, fortunately, my wife was like, listen. If you want me to move to Georgia, back to Atlanta, I will. But she came on a visit. Matter of fact, it was my birthday. She took me to Orlando. She spoiled me to death. Whatever, whatever, right? She did that.
Right.
She did that. Boom. When we was coming back, she's about to leave, I go back to Georgia. And I'm like, listen, because we supposed to plan it for that summer. I was like, I'm coming. But I was like, listen, if you really want me to come, take some of my clothes with you. I had a big hamper, big bin with a top on it. I like take some of my clothes with you, and let me know for sure if you want me to come. She like, okay. Literally, she like, okay, put it in the trunk. All in all, I know she stayed with her mama, so I'm saying to myself, how the fuck you gonna take this out the car? You don't and take it to your mama house and be like, this is my boyfriend clothes. Whenever when he come, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But her mom was cool. She was cool. She was like, y'all ain't married. You can stay in the basement. But all it was motivation for me. That's why I say within 2 or 3 weeks, we was getting our own place
You
because
got
of
to.
just that drive. Though. Yeah. All you need, some people just need just opportunity. That's
That's
it.
it.
I take advantage of it. Lead it.
Mhm.
And now, to this day, where we at now, we 3 kids in. It's 5 kids total because I had two before I met her, but we five kids in. We got 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, full basement, all of a person that that they counted out years ago. But I'm here,
Yeah. See, man counted you out, but God counted you in.
100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I still reach back to my people in Florida. I done brought at least 4 or 5 people here to help them get them in position. It's up to them. out of four of them, two of them they doing great. One of them got a great job, but I brought her, I paid for their ticket, let them stay with me for 3, 4, 5 months, get on their feet, and get out there and do what you got to do, right? Because I know if God allowed for me to do it, and my auntie, he allowed my auntie to bring me here the very first time, then my wife, I got to reach back to help mine, right? You can't save them all, but you can reach back, though, you know?
Yeah, yeah, you can reach back, and you know what? For the ones that's gonna come, it'll be for them, and the ones that ain't, it ain't gonna be for them. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly,
You know
exactly.
the old saying, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. You dig what I'm talking about?
That's a fact. And I know you can't. I know one thing about it. You can say anything you want to say about it, but you can never say that Jason ain't helped me.
Hmm.
You can never. You can say Jason, he aggressive. You think you got it going on or whatever, but you can never say that. My cousin didn't reach back and help me.
he
Just
what
like
you
my
they can't
cousin was
never
on here
say
last night. She was saying,
you was
uh,
self.
yeah, proud of that too. Shit.
Now I'm saying they can't say you was if you was selfish, you
No,
wouldn't reach
yeah,
back.
you're right. You're right. But you know, somebody still have said because if you got $200, you don't give them 10. They like you selfish. But yeah, like my cousin, this up here with us earlier. She tell you she came down. The situation her uncle told her to come down, and he didn't come through for him. So she like, damn, they told us to come down here, leaving us. I'm like, cuz, I'm here. Fuck you talking about? Come here, make sure everybody was straight, make sure. And I was she was like, cuz, you was the big brother, which she my older cousin. She got right, but that's just in me. You know what I mean? Because I know if God did it for me, I know He'll do it for anybody else. But you gotta believe and want it to happen, though. You know. So,
Hmm.
and you gotta have a strong, whether if you're a man that got a woman or a woman that got a man, you gotta have that support system that somebody believes in you, bro.
Hmm.
You know, because when I quit my job, well, when I wanted to quit my job because I said I was having a little side work, a lot of it, and I was like, I can't do the regular. I can't work this job making 14, $15 an hour back in 2014 to make the money. And I can make $400 or $500 in a couple hours. So I'm like, I got to figure it out. So I came home like, baby, I want to work for myself. I got these jobs. She was like, listen, I support you. Whatever you want to do, if you gonna work for yourself, I got your back. Literally, she said that. I gave them people their 2 week notice. I didn't quit. I told them 2 week notice. I'm gone, and I ain't never looked back since.
Man.
Jesus name, in Jesus name, believe that.
Hmm.
Never look back, bro. I'm 37 now, and I know God ain't got nothing, but I can't do nothing but go up. You know?
Yeah, you know what, bro? We didn't listen here. We didn't already been through the challenges of figuring out this journey. You feel what I'm talking about? We ain't got it all mapped out, but the hard part of stability. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm talking about? Hey, we got that shit mastered, man. You
yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
You
Right.
know, we done been through that thing of staying with this person, or you
Yeah.
know what? All what you just said, man. We done all been through that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And once God bring you out of something like that, right there, you be damn if you gonna go back. You hear me?
Exactly. And it ain't the same. Not be on here like, yeah, I've been had my shit together all my life, yo. So I don't want to.
Shit.
Nah, broke it down. Like, yeah, I'm talking about like 28, 29, 30 years old, still staying with somebody, mama, yeah. But I didn't settle for that, right?
But
That was just an obstacle in my life that made it to that God said, if you be faithful and be at somebody else's house and I know it's him and I know I brought them together for a reason, this is about uh, that woman and that man and the circumstances. As long as he stay faithful enough to believe in me that I can't change his circumstances, then
hmm,
boom, it happened. And so everything if I could have pictured this to happen the way it happened, there's no way I couldn't have
picture.
because I always be like, oh, your credit score ain't good enough. You
Yeah.
got this, you ain't got that. You ain't got none of the things that is required to have what you have. Everything I was required to have what I got now, I didn't
Hmm.
have. I didn't meet no qualifications.
But guess what, bro? You had the main thing that God want us to do, and you had the faith of a mustard seed.
Facts.
You hear
That's
me?
a fact. That's a
And
fact.
you stood on that, and you stood on it, and
One
when
hundred percent.
as you stood on it, you was watering the ground, and God
Yeah.
and everything. What's the word I'm looking for? When you plant it and it grow, it harvest.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear me? So
And,
yeah,
and he wanted to know. He wanted to show me that it wasn't you. It wasn't your wife. It wasn't nobody. It was only me that did.
come on, man.
I put you to the point of y'all was about to be done because of y'all's circumstances, and I'm the one did it. So you can never go and say like I give my realtor and all them people great honor, but God did it. You can't tell me that because I know people that had better scores and all the stuff, and if they was able to get it, they got to put down $5,000. I ain't have
Yeah,
to put down one dime. They gave me money back, other than the earnest fee. You got to
yeah,
pay
yeah, yeah.
$1,000
Yeah.
to hold the property.
But bro, normally people have to put 5,000, 10,000. They
Yeah,
have to put
yeah,
something down. You
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they have to put nothing but the earnest fee. And if people that bought a house, they understand what an earnest fee is to say, I'm interested in this property. You got to put $1,000 down, and I got
Mhm.
600 back after they when they gave me the key. They gave me a check, 6,000 for $600 and my two keys to my home. Believe
Mhm.
it, believe
Mhm.
it. And I
Yes,
didn't
sir.
meet no qualification. I didn't meet no requirements that whatever if they asked for, I couldn't even meet the requirements of having a valid ID at the fucking first time. I had to
Uh-uh.
go way to fucking Florida to get a valid ID.
And then you know what the second thing, which was the main thing, was that child support. If you got
Yeah,
past that,
yeah.
baby, honey, that ain't nothing but God. God is a good God.
That's the only person, bro. Because that's all they say. They like, well, if you hold on child support, we can't give you a loan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever them people did, whatever how they made it and did, boom, 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 bro. God, God, God. That's why I be trying to tell people a lot of shit don't bother me because I know where I'm at in life. I know what I've been through. I know what got me to this point. So
Mm-hmm.
certain shit just ain't gonna affect me. Bro. It's not. It's not.
Mm-mm.
Because I
Mm-mm.
know where I came from. I know how I'm here today. And I know it wasn't because I was lucky. It wasn't because it was because God ordained it. This was already written.
God, yeah, He ordained it, and
Yeah.
He had favor for you,
Yeah.
and you had faith, and faith without works is
Yeah.
dead.
100%.
Yeah.
Faith without works is that you can believe whatever you want to do, but if you don't put it in, you won't get none out. Believe it.
Yeah, yeah. And to be a black man, that's all the bad things that come
Yeah,
with you. You know what I'm saying? And you still is able to make it, and
yeah,
to be able to clock in on your own clock,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world, man.
Blessing. That's what I'm saying. Still to this day, I work for myself. So tomorrow, that's why I can stay on to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Because when I get up, they go, "Hey, you say you gonna be at 10, which is business. You should, But sometimes, like because I don't know what God gonna do for me on YouTube. I don't know God what He gonna reach a sin. And one day, just like how I was able to get this house without having nothing, I got his YouTube without having nothing. And what He gonna bless everybody that comes to this, and what He gonna do for you for being loyal true story, and what he gonna do for every bro and everybody that had a point chance that was here and thought they was taken from something. All God did was remove them from the situation because He wasn't gonna allow you to get no. You wasn't gonna be able to say, "Oh, I'm the one that got that. I did that." Nah, because God is a jealous God.
Hmm.
If He do it, He want all the credit. Not even want it, He gonna get all the credit. But yeah,
Yeah.
because He's jealous. You can't put nothing before Him.
Nothing.
You know. So that's just what it is, bro. It
Yeah.
ain't big.
But with this right here, man, bro, this gonna go. Like I have some ideas. Like I said, I always wanted to have me one of them teenage. pregnancy homes for teenage women, girls
Yeah.
that don't have nowhere to go, and women like it. I got some. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna work nationally, internationally.
And
It's
you're
gonna
gonna be
be
able to
the
get,
network.
yes, you're gonna be able to get
Yeah,
it all, and we're gonna help you build yours, bro. Because whatever you build is gonna be ours. Because what I got is yours. It's gonna. That's what I'm saying. Because God gonna send. He already sent the right people to show when the wrong people here. You know you got the right people because when you see all the wrong shit, and the right people they gonna always outshine the wrong. You gonna see the right people.
yeah,
It ain't even no question about it. It ain't even no question about it. Like shout out to Lan T, she too real back to me. Just shout out to the people that like, bro, I fuck with you, bro. No
yeah,
matter
brother
what, bro.
Amanda.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
care.
talking
I
about?
get it. Whatever happened, moderated shit, whatever. That don't mean nothing to me.
Nothing.
I fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with you, bro. And that's what matters, bro. Just like double up. Again, salute to double up. Cause he showed me in which I'm probably calling tomorrow and he gonna have to show me again to get it up to, right. Because
Yeah,
now
well,
when
you
I
can
learned
click it.
that true story, oh true story, they has grass. And he spoke highly of you. I promise he did.
Double up.
Yeah, he did. He spoke very highly of you. He
Uh-huh.
spoke very
And you know,
highly.
they be like, true story, the anger girl. No, I'm not angry. I just
Now
don't.
you passionate. You passionate.
Yeah, and I don't play with mess like that. You
And
know what
I
I'm
ain't
talking
gonna let you fuck up on my buddy. YC, because I know I genuine he is. I ain't gonna let you fuck over.
about?
And
Man,
that's what's needed because it's I if I gotta come and I gotta be arguing with women, they gonna be like, oh well, he just like this, he just like you know what I'm saying? No, it ain't even about arguing, but a woman should correct a woman. I can
yeah,
correct a man. But you know what I mean? If you go to and start talking to women crazy, they oh look at him, man. You know? So
yeah,
God send the
yeah,
people that can handle that. And you can't say nothing about me because these people in position to make sure that shit ain't gonna fly. Simple.
yeah. And then you know what? We don't even entertain mess like that. We gonna say what we
Exactly,
gonna say,
exactly.
and we
But
out of there.
sometime that shit will come and you just have to address it. You ain't gonna
Hey,
entertain it.
babe, look at my babe.
Yeah. You ain't gonna entertain it. What's up, no face? You gonna entertain it, but you damn sure can address it.
You better know it. Let me tell you something. If I don't believe in nothing else, I believe in accountability.
Facts.
You know
Me
me?
too.
I
Me
believe
too.
in that.
Me
Ain't
too.
no, ain't no. You know what I'm talking. And you know what? It's a lot of a lot of adults that don't believe in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Accountability. Yes.
That's like in my work. That just pisses me off. You know what I'm talking about? Because guess what? You grown. If you did it, you did it. If you didn't, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? What you
Facts.
lying for? I
Facts.
hate a liar.
And like you said, it's grown people, not the
Shoo.
children. It's the people that done lived 2 decades, 2 centuries over, and they still on that bullshit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I
But
guess
it's
back
all
to
love, true story. I'm finna go and lay down tomorrow Friday. I gotta get shit together. I appreciate you. And
uh,
tomorrow, like as I said, I'm gonna call you tomorrow so we can get the cause tomorrow we're going but we gotta get our what we freestyle Friday. We gotta get our shit back, man, what we was doing. That
yeah.
threw us off because that was a day everybody was looking forward to that we did versus battle.
Yeah. So you're gonna do it Friday,
Oh
Saturday.
yeah, yeah. I mean we could do it tomorrow and we can do it Saturday, but tomorrow we need to crank it back up.
Yeah, because you know JB gonna be on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. I got his number too for sure. So we gotta crank it up because we got new people here that's rocking with us, so they can see, like you said, and you got the new rules. You changed everything up, and we standing on whatever the rules you done came up with. Which I
Yeah.
we'll talk about it No, I hit you up tomorrow and we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
I work 9:30 to 6. I be off
Yeah,
at 6.
yeah, yeah, that's fine. You know it's Friday, so we probably don't get on about 9 o'clock anyway. My
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That so
Nine
it's
o'clock
8 o'clock my time.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll
Okay, bro. Look, go on and get you some rest,
yeah,
man. And
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna lay down. Cause I gotta my daughter orientation tomorrow, 8 o'clock. So yeah,
okay then.
for going to school. So yeah, it ain't gonna about 30 minutes, but yeah. So I
Yeah,
got appreciate you on it. Tell your husband, say what's happening. Tell him he need to pull up more often.
yeah. He gonna pull up tomorrow. He gonna be doing the DJing and keep you out of it.
Oh, see, and you damn sure said that too. So tell
So
him
we
make
got to
a
run the
playlist.
test run. We got to
Yeah,
run.
tell him make a okay, okay. So yeah, I call you then so we can talk about that.
All right,
Okay.
bro. Hey, salute to the chat. Salute,
Yeah,
double up. You
salute
a
to the
real one,
chat. Salute to the chat.
and we'll
Salute
get
to
at you
everybody, man. C2 Real,
back to
Cub,
me,
Optimus Prime, Reality, whoever retro ability.
cousin.
Yeah, salute to everybody, man. We'll give it y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, for real, y'all. We back on the versus battle. Y'all already know what the time it is. Get them cash outs right because niggas be telling me, man, quit being so nice, man. Tell them motherfucking people, man. Yeah, get them cash outs right. Get the likes up, comment, subscribe, share. Tell a friend. It's free.
Yeah,
Tell a
tell a
friend.
friend and tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend, bro.
Hey, until we meet again, God bless
Yeah,
everyone, man.
yeah. All right,
All
salute.
right, salute.